Welcome to Boxing Fans Talk TV. I'm your host, TDT. You can refer to me as Ms. T, or just plain old TT. And y'all saw the thumbnail, Crawford versus Spence. Is the politics of boxing preventing this mega fight? We're going to get into that and more. But y'all know the drill. First, let's turn to Welcome back to Boxing Fans Talk TV. I'm your host, TDT. You can refer to me as Ms. T. Well, y'all saw the thumbnail, Crawford versus Spence. It's the politics of boxing preventing the mega fight. And we're going to try to answer that question. Actually, I want you guys to answer that question and break it down. I'll sit back and listen. I do have my own opinions, but as I always say, I'm open-minded. I'm open-minded. But y'all know at the top of my hour what we get into, water check, water check, water check. And I hope that everybody's staying hydrated, being that we rolling up on the winter season. It doesn't matter the season, winter, spring, summer, fall. Stay hydrated. You don't want to have medical issues when you can do things to prevent them. And trust me, being dehydrated affects you later in life too, because it causes damage every time it happens. And it can happen a lot. You got some people out there, they can drink a lot of water, or they think they're drinking a lot of water, and they get dehydrated like a motherfucker, just like I used to go through this. Always stay dehydrated. I'm like, all that water I drank today. Sometimes your body just suck it up like like you ain't even had no water or anything. Here at Boxing Fans Talk TV, we advocate for the average person to drink just at least 100 ounces of water per day. 128 ounces is a gallon. The formula, half your body weight in ounces of water per day. But we say 100 ounces because what if you're a person that weighs 400 pounds? Ain't no sense of you drinking no 200 ounces of water. I guess you could, but there is a such thing as overdosing in water. You can't get sick that way. So we say at least drink 100 ounces. You are going to see a major difference. The elasticity in your skin, just the overall change in health. You're going to feel a lot better. Now, I'm always up to my usual, like 10 bottles of water at this time per day. And roughly, I drink 8-ounce bottles of water, so that's about 80 ounces. Before I go to sleep tonight, I will probably be at 100. Or I try to get there. Some days I fall short. I don't even be on my water tip. I don't know why. Some days I drink a soda. But if you don't, have a successful day, don't worry about it. Don't beat yourself up about it. After all, tomorrow is another day. And my Vivian Lee voice, shout out to Gone with the Wind. That's one of my favorite movies. But anyway, yeah, drink your water. And we say if you're not a big water drinker, because some people think that forever, if you drink a lot of water, this will happen to you forever. You will constantly be in the bathroom. Your body is adaptable. It's resilient. It will adapt to whatever you're doing. Whatever your normal pace is to go to the bathroom is your normal pace. Of course, when you have an increase in water intake or liquid intake period, you're gonna go to the bathroom more. But all of that will level out within a week or two. You just gotta stay the course and have faith. Now, if you're not a big water drinker, then a place that you should start off rock bottom at least twice a day. Before your toes hit the ground, drink you 8 ounces of water. You should have it sitting on your nightstand. Learn how to drink water room temperature as well. Or, if you like me, I prefer my water cold, but I have a little mini fridge in my room. Now, a lot of people probably won't do it because they think it'll break the pockets on your electric bill. But I got to say, it actually doesn't. It doesn't change nothing, not a bit. I use it to put, like, if I got fruits up there, I want to put it in there. If I'm eating something, I just want to put it up because I can't finish it right away. Things that are cold or whatever should be cold. But yeah, I have my water all stocked up in there, and my family loves it because we don't have to go make that trek all the way down to the kitchen and grab some water. Plus, I know for me, I had to get over bad habits. I go down to the kitchen. I'm gonna be like, while I'm here, let me go ahead on and whip this up or whip that up. But by me having it right there in my room, I just grab the water, drink it, and move on to the next 1 minute at a time, right? And so drink your water first thing in the morning. Like I said, before you get into your morning routine, whatever that routine may be, drink your water. Think of your body as an engine and the water is the lube. And you trying to help things move along. Because like soon as you open your eyes, it's like the engine started. You want it to be going smoothly and efficiently and everything working correctly. So you need the water to help that move along. Water is a life sustainer, by the way. And the second time you should drink your water is at night before you go to bed for the night. You take your shower, your bath, put on your PJs, you get into bed. What do you normally do? You read an article in a magazine, you read a passage in a book, or you look at a TV program. It's during this time you should drink 8 ounces of water. The American Heart Association agrees that drinking water at that time, right before you go to sleep, is a good thing. Because again, you're asleep and you're in a deep sleep. But it's a lot of work going on at night when you're in that deep sleep. A lot of reads going on, revamping, rebooting, recharging, recleaning. Yes, you're making a lot of new cells every day, by the thousands. And water is a part of that whole process. So you need to make sure everything's running efficiently and moving where it's supposed to move without any problems, any stoppages or anything. And water is the perfect ingredient to do that. Like I said, water is a life sustainer. And the fun fact is you burn between 900 to 1,000 calories at night in your deep sleep. You can't get that in the workout. Most of y'all would not get that in the workout. And don't get me wrong, you got some people that go balls to wall and be work like I burn 1,200 calories and with my workout. Some people can do that shit. But the average person that really go hard in their workout, and I'm talking about a nice, good workout, like even a little extra on it, they burn like 300 calories in the workout. It's not as much as you think. But to burn 900 to 1,000 just sleeping, oh, you want all of that. Run me all those calories. I always say, run me that. So, you want to drink your water for that. You want, like I said, all the stuff that's going on, the new cells are being created. Most importantly, you want to get yourself ready for first thing in the morning. Because what we do, what we do when we wake up. And I don't include this part of the routine. As soon as you open your eyes, what's the first thing everybody got to do? They got to go to the bathroom. And you want that to move smoothly too. So water, 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 drink your water. Stay hydrated. And you don't need to be hot to drink your water. If you thirsty, drink some water first. If you like your hottie toddy, see, I'm a person, I'm gonna say I don't begrudge people for their habits or their vices. Cause I have them, I think we all got them. I like to drink soda sometimes. I like to drink something other than water. But what I do is I try to front load all my water intake, and then if I got room left, I drink some water. And 9 times out of 10, I don't got no room left. But I take it day by day, case by case. If I get out there and cut the grass and come in, oh, I'm so thirsty. Water is so tasty because I'm hot. I done worked up some energy, or I used a lot of energy or something. I need that water to cool my body down. But that's why I cheat and I get like a tractor, lawnmower, or those really self-propelled joints that really be mowing itself. Because if I have to put some elbow grease in it, man, it'll take me about 4 days to cut my backyard. But either way, I make sure I drink some water. So you guys do the same. I want this whole country to get back to that, because it seems like we done lost our way. So that's why I say it every day to all of y'all that's new in the channel. I repeat that every day. But anyway, let's move on to some housekeeping. In my humblest voice ever, please hit the like, share, and subscribe button. If you have not already subscribed, please do so at this moment. And if you subscribe, don't hit that button. You already locked in. But every time you come in here, please hit the like and share button. In other words, lean on my leasy when you step into my easy. Basically, hit the damn like button when you step into my square circle. So at the top, you'll see at the top of my screen, you'll see boxingfanstalk@gmail.com. That's boxingfanstalk@gmail.com. That is my email address. If you have any questions or problem, anything from what I've said, be sure to email me. I'll get back with you. I'm open-minded, as I say, but I still have my own mind. And if you're watching me on replay, hit the like button and leave a comment and do share. All of y'all on Facebook, thank y'all for watching. Stop what you're doing. Go to the YouTube and hit the like, share, and subscribe button. Don't just watch me from Facebook. But anyway, and also I got the Cash App up of Boxing Fans Talk TV. That's Boxing Fans Talk TV. Don't hesitate. Don't be shy. Hit that Cash App. It all goes back into the channel. And I appreciate every dollar or whatever that you give. And basically, I built my studio off of Cash App. And so I can come here as often as I can daily. Now, I come on Monday through Friday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I know these thumbnails be saying crazy-ass hours, 12:30 a.m. or Miss T won't be up that late. But Monday through Friday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is my time. If I got class or if I got caught out there, this is a holiday. Traffic going to be crazy. I don't even know if I want to drive. Every time I go out there, I almost have an accident. It's like people ain't even paying attention. And I be damned you hit my coach, eh? So, yeah, but be careful out there. It's the holidays. Do not drink and drive. Be safe. And, and learn how to scale back. We're going to talk about that in the future, because I always talk about holiday shopping and stuff. Like, I believe that in the month of December, you shouldn't be on no major holiday shopping. I don't like being broke in the same months every year. So, and a lot of times too, I put it out on Front Street. Y'all ain't getting shit this year. My kids are growing. My pockets should be fat during the holidays. I don't got to get no toys. I ain't got to get none of that shit. But, we all have nieces and nephews and all that. For the most part, I'm good this year. I'm real good. I don't got to get a lot of people some shit, because I got shit this year earlier. And I told the people when I got it, like, for instance, let me see. I ain't decided what I'm going to get my mom, because, I'm still going to get her something. But I ain't going to spend no grip. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even trying to spend no grip. at all. She might get a card, but she already know that because what did I do Mother's Day? I bought my mama a brand spanking new, never been driven, straight off the truck car for Mother's Day. I bought her a Kia Soul, 2022 Kia Soul. I told her, Merry Christmas, Happy Birthday, and Happy New Year's. Because my mom's a December baby. So her birthday is in December. Right after that, Christmas. And then right after that, New Year's. So happy holidays, mama. Including happy Mother's Day. So she already know. And I did a couple of things for my other family members. And I said, happy birthday. Merry Christmas. Especially when you drop a dime, you gotta learn how to say that. It's gonna save you a lot of headaches. Y'all might want to get on that program. Two, people should probably, get one gift or get repeat gifts. So, if everybody be like, T, she always get that $5 Chick-fil-A card. Hey, and because if you look in your stocking stuffer, everybody that you be trying to give gifts to, how many of that come back? And I ain't saying you got to do something. You doing something to expect something. I'm saying be careful, watch your money. It's a lot of shit going on this year. You got banks closing people accounts for no reason, just to eat up their money. And let's say you got $1,000 in the bank, they close your account, and then they try to act like you did something wrong. They never tell you. They ain't got to explain shit to you. As long as it come out legal on their books and shit, and they can explain it, they don't give a fuck about you. But this one lady, she went to the local not police, but local news people and told them about it, and they started inquiring and inquiring. They gave that lady back her money, but everybody else who this happened to hasn't had such luck. But Wells Fargo, Chase, Bank of America, there's a couple other banks allegedly are being accused. I have to say allegedly, but it's for real, are being accused of closing people accounts out for no reason and not explaining. And the worst time you could do some shit like that is this in these couple of months that we got before, or this month and a half before we got before Christmas and the New Year's. So it can happen to you. So watch your money. Maybe you might want to pull out from your savings, and everybody should have like a little bank in their house, like a little what do you call it? I call it a bank, but like a little lockbox. Like I have one for my guns. So sometimes I put money in that. I'm the only one with the combination. I'm prepared, but I got a good bank. They ain't gonna never do that shit. I'm with FDIC, and you want to be with FDICs because they insure your money up to $200,000. So we don't know what the fuck going on. The interest rates have risen in 3 times in August, and it's due to rise again in December. Banks will always favor themselves. So y'all be careful out there. Take heed to some of this financial information that's floating out here in the news. Y'all read up on it. But anyway, now that I got through all that, let me welcome some of the folks in the building. Just Do Boxing in the house. What's popping, King? He said, at Boxing Fans Talk TV, salute, Queen. Respect to the chat. Respect to you. Andrew Charles is in the building. What's popping, King? You coming around again? I ain't seen you in a minute, Andrew. Where you been? But I know you was here the last time. But before that, I ain't seen you in a minute. He said, salute, Miss C. Salute to you too, King. D Young, what's poppin', King? He said, salute, Queen T. So, let's get into it. And I know it's controversial, but this is all we can talk about. So, the other day, just to let y'all know, I went on, and I'll probably repeat this again before the show ends. I went on to Burning the Boxer page, and I don't think he ever heard of me because I actually, I told him who I was. I said, I'm Boxing Fans Talk TV. And I said, like, he was like letting me know he hadn't heard of me. So I was like, okay. I could have plugged my shit then and be like, oh, let Bud know or whatever, but I didn't, because I did have a serious question to ask. And it's about this app. Because, a lot of us complain about the ESPN Plus app. And I still stand by that. It wasn't user friendly. People had to get a subscription. I still got a subscription just because I wanted to see the Porter and Crawford fight. And guess what? When you go to ESPN Plus, what do you see? Baseball, MMA, um, what else? Football. I don't look at none of that shit like talking about it. But I pay for a subscription every year just in case a fight come through that I want to see. But even if you had a subscription, I think you had got a discount. But I bought the fight. Now I always tell you guys, up until January this year, I bought all PBC fights. I supported even the ragged ass ones that I knew was ragged, but I bought them nonetheless. But after the Tim Smith interview, I said, nah, never again. And I gotta say, I was wondering then would I make it through, because I knew that PBC had a couple of fighters that I did like Deontay Wilder. As I always tell y'all, this Deontay country over here. And I bought every Errol Spence fight before that. And honestly, that's Errol Spence fight this year was one of the best cards that PBC put on, probably the best from head to toe. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, I gave PBC their flowers. But for the most part, PBC tried to make some improvements. You could tell this year, but most of half of last year, and definitely towards the latter end of last year, PBC sucked and putting fights together. And that's because those empty suits are getting in the way of progress. They're getting in the way of what the fans want to see in the natural progression of people's boxing careers and everything. And it is irritating, especially when you charging motherfuckers. So when when Tim Smith came out with that bullshit he had to say, I was like, I'll never buy another PBC fight till Earl and Bud fight. That was my protest, and I'm happy to say, here we out like what, a month and a half from the end of the year, and I've kept my promise. And if I didn't buy the Deontay Wilder fight, y'all already know how serious I was. But anyway, I'm going to drop the link because I can pontificate on this subject, but this time I said I want to hear what you guys have to say. So I'm gonna sit back and listen and let you answer the question. Is the politics of boxing the blame for us not getting the fight between Crawford and Spence, or any fight for that matter? Is the politics of boxing the blame for it? And who does most of this politicking in boxing? What umbrella does that fall under? Like what major entity or organization really get caught up in that shit? I mean, boxing is boxing. It's an entertainment business. We know that it's a business. It's a the money got to make sense. Their favorite go to lines, like if it makes sense, if the money right. Which I'm so sick of hearing that shit. Sometimes it makes sense if that is the natural progression of things. Sometimes you do things because it's next on the list. Everything can't be about the bottom line. Everything. But it still have to be about the bottom line. And what I mean by that is boxing typically pays their fighters. This prize fighting. If everybody talk about the business of boxing, it's prize fighting. You get a prize when you agree to get in the ring and duke it out. When they start, you're breaking the what my friend activist say, the gentleman's agreement. If you're not paying your fighters your guarantee up front, you're breaking that agreement. Don't hit nobody up about business. The fighter they are their business. They're their own business. Rolled up in one, rolled up into themselves. So the fighter should not be concerned about the business that they signed with. Like if they're signed to PBC, the fighter doesn't have any culpability or responsibility to whether PBC stays afloat or not. They should want it to if that's who they signed with, but they not no one trick. PBC is not the only game in town is what I should say. They're not the only game in town. So if PBC goes under, it goes under. Walter Tran is in the building. He said Al is to blame. Walter, hey, I hear you. I put the link in. And like I said, I'm going to do it a little different this time. I could go on and say things. If you guys don't, I will. But I dropped the link so you guys could come through and speak your piece. And you explain to me in the chat, is boxing, is the politics of boxing to blame? At least for the biggest fight. This is, I was going to say, this is the second or third biggest fight of the century. You know, Mayweather and Pacquiao was in 2015. This is part of that century. That was the biggest major fight. Then you had Deontay and Tyson Fury. That was supposed to be a big fight. With Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence, it was definitely a mega fight. I would even think it could do better than Deontay and Fury because it's two Americans and it's two of the top dogs. But the business of boxing got in the way. And sure, we can point the finger at either one and say, oh, you did this, but not for you doing this, this would have happened. But you know, have y'all been looking at the recent news? It just, all that does, when I look at the recent news that's going on and the deals are being brokered and stuff going into the future, it just confirms and proves what I thought. I'm with Walter, Al Haymon, PBC. Al Haymon is smart. I don't care if he made millions of dollars for other people. He's not doing too well with boxers. This ain't his forte. Yeah. You know, this is Waterloo. You know what I'm saying? Because he could have made money and all that for Whitney Houston and Michael Jackson and all them other people. But what is he doing for boxing? You know, boxing can't be a popularity contest. And I think it's losing its way because the business of boxing is moving to a popularity contest. You know, like the swimsuit issue or some shit. You know, a soap opera, if you will. And it shouldn't be. Boxing was mano to mano or lady to lady, meeting up, duking it out, whoever left standing. Whoever get the best of each other during the course of the fight. That's how you gain your popularity, on how well you display your skills and what you do in the ring. But now it's about what you look like, who you clicked up with, who you signed up with. When did boxing fans give a care about promotional companies that damn much? I see a lot of people repping the promotional companies, getting all in their feelings about the promotional companies over the fighter themselves. The promotional companies should always play the back because we don't pay to come see them. Al Haymon has never performed for any of us. We don't even know if this nigga exists. I call him the Wizard of Oz. And everybody associated with him is in Emerald City. That's what I always say. So, the politics of boxing. So, I'll just wait for you guys to come in if you want to. If not, then I'm going to go ahead and speak on it. So, like I said, this is a mega fight. Could have been the third biggest fight in this century. Terrence Crawford seems to think that the business and politics of boxing has messed the fight up. I happen to agree with him. Then I ask questions like, is Terrence Crawford an honest broker? I think so. I asked the same question of Errol Spence. I personally don't think so. I just don't see it. There's things, when it comes to trying to make a fight, I do not think Errol is an honest broker. Now, in his personal life, I have nothing to do with that. Is he a good man? I don't know. I have nothing to do with that. You know, and if I compliment one man who I could say haven't met Terrence Crawford twice, he is a good man. He's a great father. I don't know how he is as a husband. That's what his wife to pontificate on. But it seemed like he is. Seemed like everything great. He's a very responsible person. He's good in the ring and outside the ring, and that's from what I could see. You don't hear too much about him, and I'm not saying he's a man without faults or a man without mistakes, because everybody is. Now I could say that about him and never say anything else about like anybody else, But if I don't have nothing to say, I just don't say it. You know what I'm saying? Is Errol Spence a good father? He may be. You know what I'm saying? Because my standards of what a good father is, he might not meet, but I don't know that to be sure. So I'm just going to assume that he is. Is he a good husband or provider or whatever? Like what I was saying about Terrence, I can't really say. I can't say that he is. I don't see it. From the outside looking in. Don't mean that it was his fault for whatever happened in his life or whatever. It just means that you bouncing, you on your second baby mama, and so when people be saying that, are you a family man? And they be, that comes with, are you there every day? Are you, this, that, and the other? I don't even really speak on it. I feel uncomfortable speaking on it now. But I know what Terrence Crawford is from what I can see. And I always say this is from what I can see. I'm not there personally to really, really get a bird's eye view, but from what I can see. And so I know Earl be feeling like people get him the raw deal. He'll be judged against, things be judged against him harshly or whatever. The reason why I say I agree with Terrence Crawford that the politics of boxing is to blame. I did a whole show on the empty suits, and they are. That's where my anger or venom starts, because that's, to me, where the monkey wrench is thrown. But now I'm a believer in responsibility, accountability for yourself. I'm a true believer in that. And there is nothing that you can do to negate that responsibility. You can't delegate that shit. You are responsible for yourself. You are responsible for your own career. You can't delegate that shit. So if you have somebody on your team that's constantly throwing a monkey wrench in your shit, then the question could be why you stay. But I also say, if you like it, I love it. I can't knock Errol Spence for staying with PBC. He likes it over there. He loves it over there. I don't see why, but he do. I'm also that person that said, if Bud like it, I love it, when he was with Top Rank. And I said the same thing. I don't see why he would like it over there. I don't like it for him. So I'm keeping that same energy. But Errol Spence is in the hot seat right now because he's still with PBC. And PBC got them. It's almost like they sold their soul to fight under PBC. Now that can't be right. It can't be right. If you don't do what he say and you piss him off, you at a standstill in your career. He'll put you on the shelf. Nobody should have that much control over your career. It's yours. And time is of the essence. This is one area in men's life when you're talking sports that they fall under the scrutiny of women. Women fall under this scrutiny, like time is of the essence in their personal life, in their business life, and everything. And you want to go to college, get that out the way. You want to go and get you a job and get that out the way. At least get a little bit of time in before you start popping out the babies. Or you go to college, get your education out the way, then you get married, and then you pop out babies. You got between, and if we're talking 20-year-olds and up, I don't want to talk about nobody with a teen in their age. But when you're talking 20 and up, you got between 20 and 35 if you safely want to navigate the obstacle of life when it comes to getting married, settled down, and having a family, if you're a woman. Because after 35, you have a high-risk pregnancy. at that point. You know what I'm saying? You don't even want the test that they do to people who are considered high risk. I hope they got better with that shit. But, you don't want them issues, because then you can have a Down syndrome baby. There's all kinds of problems that can happen. You can damn near die giving birth and shit. It becomes more risque. And the fact that a lot of women, their ability to have babies are dwindling. Yes, it's dwindling. And it got a lot to do with this ragged ass food we out here eating. And then what the world gonna do then? Men think that it don't affect them, but it will. Just as much as it affect women. You get to a point where women got like a couple of years to have kids, and then that's it. And then we not reproducing and reproducing. I mean, what kind of world we gonna have if we not popping out babies like we normally do? So it is in sports, men have that scrutiny on their shoulders, that pressure, if you will, on their shoulders to perform and get all the stuff that they can do while they're young. And the time to strike is the younger you are. That's why we talk about people like what's his name? Tank Davis. You sitting up here going for money grabs. When you gonna go for legacy? At the end? When you are not at your best? You should go for the legacy now while you're young, like Devin Haney did. And then worry about the money grab when you get older. Y'all got a short time. A lot of people talk about Terrence like, oh, he about to be over the hill because he's 35. Now, you are as young as you feel. You are what you eat. And apparently Terrence Crawford eats very healthy and stays in shape. He never balloons out of weight and this, that, and other. So even though he's 35, physically he probably the same age as his contemporaries. PGH Big Dog is in the building. What's poppin', King? Said salute Queen T. And PGA said the business of boxing didn't stop this fight. Bud Duckin stopped this fight. PGA, I don't know. PGAs, you always say that. I can count on you to say that, though. Bud out here fighting a Euro bump, and he getting paid too. Bone Quee, what's popping, King? He said salute. He said bonjour, Queen, bonjour. He said Crawford lost street cred. I dropped the link, y'all. Y'all tell me. Spence said it best. He just a crawfish. PGA said Canelo, Pac, Mikey Garcia, and Andy Ruiz never had problems making the fight with Al. Bud the only one that can't. That speaks more to Al PGH than Bud. I'm gonna drop the link. Well, the link is right there, but I'll drop it again. You guys come in and tell me how you feel. I'll sit back and listen if y'all can answer that question. Otherwise, I'm gonna say the opposite of what a couple of you guys have said. And I'm cool with y'all responses. Like I say, I don't get upset. It's just our opinions, and we see it how we see it. But I gotta put this at the foot of Al Haymon and the business and politics. I exactly get what Bud is saying. A lot of you guys are not, y'all refusing to. You get it, but you don't want to. A lot of you guys are just fans, of Spence. So you ride with what he say regardless. You ride with everything he say regardless. And it's cool. I mean, people can say the same thing with me with Crawford, but I don't think I'm like quite like that. Like if Crawford truly was the person in the way, I would say it. I really believe it. And like I said, if you look at current events, you can see that everybody can see that it's the business of boxing. It's Al Haymon. But as I was just saying, you are responsible for your career as a grown man. And if your people are throwing monkey wrenches and sometimes throwing them without you knowing in the middle of what you're trying to do, then you are responsible to course correct all of that. And when you don't do it, whose fault is it? It's yours. Crawford born and raised in the Atlantic Ocean. I mean, I'm gonna just name a couple of new events, new things that have happened lately. Like you got the WBO has ordered Janibek to fight Munguia, and I say so much for Jamal Charlo because wasn't they pushing that idea of checking the temperature in the boxing community? That should be Jamal Charlo's next fight, even though we didn't ask for it. Then Andre just dropped his belt and move up rather than fight him or whatever. I understood Andre's move, but he Andre just don't have any luck in boxing in his boxing career. But in the end of the day, he did make a nice piece of change working with the zone and everything. But that's what the WBO just did. Man, because I don't want to say like the WBO, the IBF, and the WBA ain't doing no fuck shit. That is only people that's doing the fuck shit is the WBC. But this is what I mean by the business of boxing. Some of these sanctioning bodies align themselves with certain people, and it bears repeating. WBO is top ranks belt. The WBA is the Venezuelan belt or Latino belt or the highest bidder. And the WBC is PBC belt. IBF is about the only one to kind of stand alone. But then I don't understand how the IBF let shit slide. I never understand it. How does all of them take a backseat to the WBC? I thought, and y'all correct me if I'm wrong, because I could be. I thought the WBA was one of the first out them four sanctioning bodies. They the oldest. I thought, am I right or wrong? Somebody correct me. PGA said, Bud's team out here slandering Al and Spencer, calling them homosexuals. Bud and team on some bullshit. PGH, I'm gonna say that I'm not gonna say I doubt you, but I haven't heard Bud say anything now. With his friends and teammates say I can't, I don't know who you talking about who said it. I didn't hear it either way, but I definitely haven't heard Bud say that. Mr. Harry Dew is in the building. What's poppin', Queen? She said, peace and love, T. Hope all is well. All is well, Queen. ATL said, Queen T, what's poppin', shouty? What's poppin', shouty? What's poppin', King? Bone Queequee said, Grand Elder Mayweather said Crawford ain't want no smoke with Spence. I didn't hear that either. Are you guys doing fake news? Are you guys doing fake news? I honestly, Bone Queequee, I didn't hear that. And one thing that I saw, like a thumbnail said, Mayweather was gonna rip Errol Spence a new one or something. Talk about something with Errol Spence, and I watched the 2-minute clip, and he ain't say shit. He was promoting his shit. So I don't know. I didn't see that. If you could direct us to that, I'd be more than happy to look at it. PGA said, Bud said on Instagram that Bernie speaks for him. Bernie a whole clown. Yeah, and Al speaks for Spencer. He a whole clown. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, they do some clownish shit. Love Floyd Mayweather to death. One of my favorite fighters of all times. One of the best of all times. But Floyd say some clown shit too. But unless it come out of Earl mouth, this is the first time you ever heard me call Al Haymon a clown. But I will say that Al has authority over Earl, and he does throw monkey wrenches in his stuff. And just like you guys for years rolled Terrence Crawford back to leave Top Rank, and said because it wasn't good for him there, and just they don't understand why would he sign there, and it just made him look crazy. The tables have turned. They can say the same for Earl. But like I said, if Earl like it, I love it. ATL said at PGH, big dog, what's up, fam? PGA said, Al don't speak, Queen. Yeah, I'm starting to think he's the Wizard of Oz, to be honest, PGH. I wonder who gonna pull the curtain back on his ass. They in Emerald City. All the PBC fighters. They somewhere in Emerald City. PGA said at ATL Unanimous Boxing Sports. Salute, fam. Bon Quick said Mayweather Sensei, always watching and listening. Yeah, but yeah, I saw something with somebody tried to say Mayweather was saying something about Earl. And I'm telling you, all he did was sign some gloves and talk about a giveaway that he's giving like Gucci bags or some shit. I don't know. And I was like, well, that was a waste of 2 minutes. And that was a straight up lie, whoever made that thumbnail. But yeah, so let me get back to what they have done recently. So we know that what the WBC did, but let me tell you about the peripheral sanctioning bodies. And I asked you guys, who is the oldest sanctioning body? Is it WBA or WBC? Because every time it seems like the WBC get what they want. And they align themselves with PBC. Now, if PBC go under, then what you think the WBC is going to do? I like that question too. For anybody who want to fill that question, like I said, I dropped the link. I'm trying to hold out, talk around, and let y'all speak y'all piece. Because y'all already know what I'm going to say. Y'all already know what TT going to say. Bone Quick said Don King would be Don King would have been made that fight. I agree with that. Bone Quick. I agree with that. Then he said Bum Rank ruined Bud's brand. He should have been left. Now Bud out here trashing fans. That clown is lost. PGH, I think you misinterpreting. See, y'all will say that Bud doing, like, it's kind of like what y'all had said, how he shitted on the black folks. No, he didn't. He shitted on people that shitted on him. Or if he's shitting on the YouTubers. But Earl did the same. When Earl said, fuck what a YouTuber think, I ain't, why I'm going to listen. I'm kind of paraphrasing. Earl said that before Terrence said what he said recently. I never got on Earl about that. I didn't trip. That's his opinion. He's allowed. He's a grown man. But you say when Bud turn around and pretty much say the same thing, I'm not gonna trip. I can't be mad at one person and for something and then can't be mad at another person. So Bud, in my opinion, is not out here trashing the fans. I don't see where you guys get that. Bun Quickly said PGH big dog. He said PGH big dog, talk your shit, brother. That's not facts. He said facts. At Bon Quiqui, salute fam. ATL, you got a room full of Spence fans. He just shits on us. He doesn't. I don't know. Maybe he shit on the people that shit on him. That's how I see it. I never feel anything that he say is shitting on me or YouTuber. As I told y'all, I called Bernie the Boxer yesterday. I've never been on the show, and I never can catch his show live. And it just so happened that I caught his show live. And at one part of his show, he offers his number up, and you could call. And I called, and I just asked the question. And my question was about the app that's coming up. And by the way, I will repeat that what he told me. He's gonna look into it. Me personally, I would love for the app to automatically upload onto the smart TVs and then you go buy it that way. But I will tell y'all, I just tried to pull it up in Roku. I went to Roku to add a channel and boom, just like that, boom, it was there. Now, when I try to hit the link from that first page, it didn't do nothing. So at the top, you have a few options like movies and this, that, and other, like search menu and whatever. As soon as you move the cursor along the top, one of the first things in the top left-hand corner is going to be that fight, and it's going to have, it look like a 6-hour countdown window. But you click it, and then it pops up the price of the thing and everything. So I'm ready to go. I'm ready. $39.95. You can't beat that. Tell me how that's not user friendly. That it was just that easy. So tell me how that's not user friendly, and tell me how that's not putting the consumer first. Y'all like paying $75, $80, $100 for a fight? especially if it ain't worth it. Y'all like that? He said Errol drives a standard car. Crawford out here driving an automatic car. No respect. Oh, you gonna hold him to that, Bon Qui? Bon Qui, all I can do is laugh. Because anybody who don't know how to drive a stick shift, something wrong with you. You should know how to drive a motorcycle, a stick shift, all that shit. You know, like when I was young, I was like, you know, that was one of my preventative things. I was like, what if you have to run from somebody and you got to jump in the car, just take any car on the street and it's a 5-speed? What you gonna do? I'm ready. I know how to drive all that shit. Matter of fact, half of my cars in life were all 5 speeds. And tell them damn SUVs start coming out. ATL Unanimous, what's up, brother?
What up, Miss T?
What's going on? Where you been? You been working?
Yeah, man. Well, not working, but working.
Nah, I don't know what that means. You talking about your channel?
Out here, you know what I'm saying? Working, yeah, on my channel, just working, period. You know how I do.
Okay, so you gonna go ahead and explain to us my question in the top? Is the politics of boxing preventing this mega fights?
Nah. Hell nah, it ain't. Goddamn Bud the Duck is preventing the damn fight. But I'm past it. I don't even care about the fight no more.
Well, this is
they fight, goddamn. They don't. Oh well.
Well, this what the show is about, dog. Just explaining your own words to the folks. Why? I mean, I said I wanted folks to come in and explain it themselves before I talk. If nobody came in, I would have just, said my piece.
Yeah, I don't think that I don't think no other reason that the fight ain't happened with it is because of Crawford, man. That's just my opinion on the situation. You know what I'm saying? It's it. It ain't nothing else for me to really look at. Like
a man
just
of
how everything happened, how everything downplayed. It just made it look like that, man. Like I don't see no other way. Honestly. Do I want the fight to happen? I did. But like, man, since the day that Spence called Crawford out, he had my hopes up, man. I thought it was gonna happen, and he just went down here, man, and it kind of just took the fight out of me. I don't really care if they fight or not now, because they had the opportunity to do it right now, and so you don't even know if you're gonna live to see another day to make it to another fight. You know what I'm saying? So
I agree with that. I ain't with the marination shit just for what he just said right there.
So I ain't even trying to put all my time and energy into it, man, because I did that already now. And it could have been easy. It could have been easy to been made if he would have made the proper steps, I feel like. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna knock the man for him going his own way and thinking that his way is good for him and his family. So it is what it is, man.
PGA said, did you read this tweet? Bud need a real PR team. He out here trying to do damage control and look dumber every time. You guys love putting him down. I don't see it, PGH. I don't think he look dumb. I think he outclasses and outsmarts them all. ATL said, I had Crawford back till he ducked. PGH said, can you pull up Duckford's tweet? No, I'm not on Twitter. So I can't. Bon Qui said, big facts. And he said, brother on the panel. Then he said, Spence told us after the Ugas fight, he said, you will see who is holding up the fight is Duck Crawford. I guess I want Bon Qui or PGH for once. PGH been my dog since day one. I love him. I love him just like I love ATL. I love all you guys. PGH, would you ever grace us with your presence on my panel? Did you ever do that? And explain, because you always just say, Bud Duckett, make the fight. That's all you ever say. But Bon Qui, I invite you, hit the link and explain as I just sit back and listen. So anybody who want to jump in. So did you hear about the extra news ATL with WBO ordering Janovic and Charlo?
Who is
Janabik to fight Munguia. I'm sorry.
Oh nah, that sound like a good fight though.
So much for Charlo, right? Because it wasn't Charlo talking about he wanted to fight him. I'm just talking about what has happened recently, and some of this stuff that they've been doing, talking to sanctioning bodies, has confirmed to me that the business of boxing is in the way of these mega fights. So that was WBO. That I can't sit up here and act like they ain't do no kind of screwball shit. And the WBA has now approved Spence versus Thurman. But you know what month they approve it for? February 2023. Or any date, but that's the month that they approved it for. Does that make sense
That's
to
cool.
you?
Yeah, that's what, 3 months?
Well, he's supposed to be fighting them on the 17th of December. Do you think that
he
fight
was?
is going to happen?
Nah, not that soon.
They're not going to fight that soon?
Keith Thurman ain't had enough time to prepare for that.
Keith Thurman been in the wings waiting. Keith Thurman said he was going to be ready.
I don't believe Keith. You know, Keith got that good game. He could talk his way, but you can't talk your way through the truth.
Through the truth.
Can't lie your way through the truth.
Who is the truth?
Errol Spence, the truth.
You mean
Errol Spence is the truth.
This nigga right here?
I don't know who that is.
That's Errol Spence.
But it look like Richard Pryor with a hat on.
That's Errol Spence, the nut digger. Y'all know I gotta put your boy up here.
But then Jamie just called out Charlo this weekend.
Jamie who?
I meant not Jamie.
Haymon.
I don't know why the hell I always called him Jamie.
Well, I don't know who Jaime worked for, but the WBO then threw a monkey wrench in that shit because he got to fight Janabik. He was ordered to fight him. The WBA, like I said, has approved Spence and Thurman, but you know the order for Spence and Thurman came from the WBC. So that's why I say the WBC and PBC said that they fighting on the 17th. So you saying that that's not going to happen?
I don't think so.
Now, who's going to stop it from happening?
Shit, I don't know.
Now, if it happens, then what you going to say?
Shit, man down.
What are you going to hold him responsible or accountable to the words he say? Is he a liar? Or what is he if he fights Keith Thurman? Errol Spence.
Well, no, you can't say he a liar. I mean, at the end of the day, it's his choice whether he wants to fight him or not. But I mean, they ordering him to fight. They order him to fight Thurman. So
it's his choice.
It's different.
It's his choice now.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you why it's his choice.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you why.
Yeah.
Okay. I remember what he said. I ain't crazy. He said he'd never fight that man or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But
y'all hear that right now? You hear that? Go ahead.
No, he said he'd never fight Keith Thurman. But it's different when the boxing order you to do certain things. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking from what I've heard about the new supposedly between him and Crawford next year or whatever. I think that's the only reason that he is gonna fight Keith right now, because he was ordered to do it. Besides that, I think he should go up to 154 because it ain't really nothing else for him to do in the welterweight division.
I think he need to change his middle nickname from the Truth, because then that's a straight, because that would be a lie. Like I'm gonna hold Spence to what he say, just like y'all hold Crawford. I'm holding him strictly to what he said. Ain't nobody tell him to say that. Bon Qui said, bro, they were going to pay Crawford in seashells, and still he making excuses about not fighting the Spence. So what is seashells? I don't understand that, Bon Qui. He gonna pay him in seashells. That means he won't go pay him shit, and he made excuses not to get paid shit. I mean, I think we can all understand that. I don't think nobody in here want to get paid in seashells. Dan 10 in the building was Poppy King. He said if boxing wasn't so corrupt, Thurman would not be ranked number 1 by the WBC. He should be ranked number 7 at best. I will agree, and I'm a Thurman fan. I don't know about number 7, Dan 10, but damn sure not number 1. That won't nothing but some corruption shit. and ATL. You know, when they did that earlier this year, I was like, what the fuck they doing? Ray New Salters is in the building too. What's poppin', King? Says salute, Miss T. What up, though, Queen? You hear this stuff, Ray New? Bun Quick said Errol Spence, Gustavo Frings. I don't know what that is. Errol Spence is Gus of boxing. He fighting Pastor Thurman. And then he said, Thurman, legendary passer from Florida. Now I want all y'all Errol Spence fans to explain this pending Keith Thurman fight. Does that make him a liar? Don't wiggle your way out this shit.
Don't make him a liar.
Hold that nigga accountable. Hold this nigga right here.
The WBC ordered the fight.
Don't do that. They ain't got shit. They ain't got shit to do.
You didn't watch the WBC?
No, I did. But what I'm saying, ATL.
So you didn't see all the fights they made mandatory? Is what I'm asking.
I saw a lot of the fights. I spoke on it on one of my shows last week.
Oh, okay.
I'm saying,
you know they made it, right?
It don't matter. He said
what you mean it don't matter? You just said
going by his words.
You said you seen it just like I did.
I'm going by his words.
Who words?
Your nigga right here, Errol Spence.
Or the WBC. The WBC words or Errol Spence?
Errol Spence.
Because the fight still ain't made yet.
Hey, we're gonna see. That's why I say I'm being patient. And that's why I say if he fight Keith Thurman, then listen, two things can be true. That will be a good fight. I still hold Keith Thurman in high regard. I put him number 3 in the welterweight because he only lost one fight, and that was to Pacquiao. But I'm going by what your boy said. And let's see if he keep his word.
But he wouldn't even think about no damn Keith Thurman if it weren't for the WBC.
The Errol the Lie Spence. I don't give a shit. Look, yeah, they ordered that shit and he gonna do it.
I'd rather be a liar than a ducker.
Bud ain't a ducker. That's y'all.
Would you rather be a liar or a ducker?
I'd rather not be either one. But Bud is not a ducker.
Which one is worse, Ms. T? A liar or a ducker?
Both of them
in
worse.
In the sport of boxing.
Both are worse. But now that you own this panel, do explain to the chat and us how he's a duck. How did Bud duck?
Man, we ain't got to keep going over the same
but
thing.
See, you not because you can't explain it.
What you mean? He blatantly ducked. He already had another fight.
How did he blatantly duck?
While he was still thinking he was negotiating with Spence.
What you mean he had
fooling his fans?
What you mean he
like
had
he gonna fight Spence and he already knew he was fighting Polynesian?
Showed the proof that he
knew
had
he was fighting Polynesian.
Showed the proof that he had it
he
already in his pocket.
He made the fight with Polynesian.
Showed the proof. Because according to David Avenesian people, that fight just got made in this last hour. In the midnight hour.
That's even worse then.
So all that he got up from the table. How is that worse?
He just made the fight in the last hour and calling himself a duck.
How is he ducking for the?
Because he ain't trying to make no more exceptions with the Spence fight.
What year are we in?
He been down on YouTube, but then to go on the YouTube channel to goddamn talk about the shit that he ain't even promote his fight. He ain't even got no undercard. He ain't got nothing right. Like,
I'm asking you for the proof. What year? First, before we go forward, what year is this?
What year is what?
What year is this? What year? What's this year? What's this
year?
Year?
It's 2022.
Okay, so between Al Haymon, Floyd Mayweather, Errol Spence, and Bud Crawford, who owns or is affiliated with PBC? Who can you answer that question? Who owns PBC? Al Haymon, Floyd Mayweather. Who owns PBC, Shotty?
I don't know. Mayweather say they got a joint custody deal.
I'll give you opportunity to name two of them because we know what Mayweather say. I'm PBC and PBC is me. But who owns PBC?
I don't know.
Who's the boss over there?
I don't know.
It's making you do your credibility is waning. You can't say out of the names that I gave you who is the owner. So
what does that matter?
Do Bud? I'm going somewhere with it. So Bud own PBC.
You can't go nowhere with that.
I'm going somewhere with it.
Bud ain't got nobody.
I'm going somewhere with it. Can
right?
you just work with me? Can you just work with me? Nah, can you See, and and ladies and gentlemen in the chat, if you
ever
listening, this is why I say
a duck is a duck.
They cannot explain the duck. That's a personal bias. That's a personal bias opinion. I'll ask the chat, who owns PBC? Out of between Al Haymon, Floyd Mayweather, Errol Spence, and Bud Crawford, who owns the PBC? Somebody let me know in the chat, because he refused.
Don't nobody know.
Don't nobody know.
You don't know.
Crawford chose his fight. That's the difference. Bon quickly said Santa Ellerby gave Crawford a duck for Christmas, and he said, "Explain that." Y'all say he ducked. Y'all haven't yet explained how he ducked. I can't get it. I can't get a simple explanation, because y'all know if I walk you into that question, you gonna make yourself look silly.
David
we in year 3000 BC. So all y'all casuals that's looking, this is how you know that they full of it, y'all. And I say that respectfully. They are full of it.
You in denial. You in denial.
Full of it.
You in denial. Can't even answer a simple question. That your boy duck, and everybody calling him a duck.
They can't. Everybody is not calling him a duck, because I don't. I'm not making excuses. Everybody, okay? Any casual that's out there that's listening, can you answer this question?
I know you hurt,
I asked the question, what year is it? And it's 2022. You don't have to be ashamed to say that. Everybody knows it's 2022. Then I asked, who owns PBC? You got the only Crawford fan still riding, man. Everybody else is gone under a rock. See how he filibuster? Let me get my say out. I asked.
We can't find y'all nowhere.
I said, who owns PBC? And it's an easy answer. It's a very easy answer.
Bud Duck.
But Bon Quiqui don't want to answer. PGH don't want to answer. ATL don't want to answer. Because when they answer, they will walk into their own delusion.
That answer that's what it is. Nothing to do with Bud Duck.
And they don't want to answer the right. But Bon Quiqui answered. I'm sorry, PBC is owned by Macaboo, of course. I don't know.
Y'all Bud fans so in denial. I don't even see where your
said, even Tim Bradley calling Crawford a duck.
Well, all the Bud fans that need to be on here.
Hold on. Dan Tan say Thurman. Oh, look, all the Bud fans could be at work, but they ATL calling y'all out, shawty. Hey, look, ATL calling y'all out, shawty. Calling all Bud fans. Calling all Bud fans.
Now they all up under the rock.
Jump in here.
Come out the woods. Wherever y'all at. It's okay. We can talk. It's okay.
Dan Tan said Thurman had 3 fights in the last 6 years, and one of those fights was an L to 40-year-old Manny. He shouldn't be ranked number 1. Exactly. Dan and Tam, maybe you can answer this question, because this how Spence sexuals are. They don't want to answer the fucking question. I asked a simple question. What year was it? 2022. He got through that one painfully. Then I asked, okay, who owned? And I gave him a choice. I gave him A, B, C, or D. And I said you could pick 2. I said, who owned PBC? Al Haymon, Floyd Mayweather, Errol Spence, or Bud Crawford. He didn't want to answer that. Bon Quiqui don't want to answer. PGH don't want to answer. They don't want to answer that shit.
We're trying to figure out what they got to do with Bud being a duck.
But I'm just saying, if you be patient, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you how your theory.
You can show us that we ain't already seen.
Why you can't answer that question?
What you gonna show us that we ain't already seen?
Why are you filibustering?
Why are you in denial?
Why am I in denial? I asked a question.
Yes. Your man is a duck.
Nah, yo, dude.
I know you ain't hiding like everybody else. Everybody else feelings is hurt. Everybody else is hurt. You the only one that's not hiding.
Ray for Crawford. Ray New Salter said, ATL cut the propaganda in my Mr. Q. Exactly. Ray New. This dude.
Well, nobody even get on the panel to talk.
All right. Thank you, Dan Tan. He said, won't nobody get on the panel? Yeah, I mean, a lot of people that watch me be at work, they don't get out yet. But sometimes they'll get on. But hey, ATL is challenging y'all. Y'all can get on if you want.
Under the rock. Get on. They ain't got nothing else to say.
But listen, He wouldn't even answer the question, Dan Tan. Any of my casuals, especially watching it
If you try to take it to court, the question
and Facebook
is
who
irrelevant.
don't know boxing real good. That was a simple question, right? They won't
Question is
answer.
irrelevant.
They won't answer because I'm going somewhere with that, but I'm backing them into a corner. And they know how I do. They know how I do. They know how I do. And he didn't want to do
in
it.
the corner.
He didn't want to do it.
I got the broom. Smack you top of the head.
They'll say Bud a duck, but they can't explain why. I mean, you know what? I'm sure that if they try real hard, they can accuse Bud of the Kennedy assassination.
I got a question for your ass since you want to ask questions.
No, I'm not answering no question.
What you gonna do if Bud get his ass whipped?
I'm not answering no question until you answer my question.
Oh, okay.
Bon Qui.
What you gonna do if Polynesian with his ass?
Because he and Bon Qui. I didn't know he was a Republican. But I didn't know that you knew I was a Democrat. But I don't hate Republicans. I don't. I have a lot of friends who are Republicans. You know, and Pete Gang, I'm gonna say this. It's gonna sound a little cocky, and I'm popping my collar. I gives a fuck what people is, Republican or Democrat, because Miss T gonna be good. I made the moves in my life. I'm good for life. How about y'all?
That shit don't matter anyway.
How about y'all? I'm good for life. I got all kinds
neither
of benefits.
One of them
I'm retired.
Neither one of them did nothing for my life. So
look, I'm 51 right now. I'll tell you my age. I ain't ashamed of my age. I've been retired for about 10 years now. Haven't worked in 10 years. In my Q voice. So I done made my moves. Hey, I done made my moves. I don't miss a beat. ATL, you know it. You know it. I drive nice cars. I get whatever I want. I'm happy. To a certain extent. I don't get like I used to. There's definitely a downgrade a little of what I used to be able to do. But I ain't missing no beat. I live in a huge ass house. I got 3 cars. What am I missing? I come and go as I please.
I'll tell you what you missing.
I travel. What I'm missing, ATL?
Budget duck.
So being a Republican, because look, they can fuck y'all over. I vote Democrat because for the most part, they try to look out for the masses of people. Republicans don't, in my opinion. And that's you guys. If y'all want to vote Republican, that's on you. When you don't have health care, don't cry to me. Don't cry to me, Argentina. Don't cry. Y'all motherfuckers ain't got health care. I ain't worried about the shit. And when you don't got dental and eyeglass care, I ain't worried about the shit. My refrigerator always
I ain't voting for nobody.
Bountiful.
My voting days is up.
Mm-hmm.
My voting days is up.
Oh, you shouldn't be like that. Now, that's the only thing I do care about, because there's people that put their life on the line and died for all of us to have the privilege to vote. Because it's not a right to vote. It's a privilege to vote, because they can take that shit from you. So you should go vote.
I mean, I voted the last 3 times, but ain't nothing changed.
But you can't look at stuff like that.
Ain't nothing changed.
But you still have to plug it through.
Am I telling the truth or not?
I mean, no, not all the way, because last election, Georgia went almost blue all the way, 100%.
What changed though?
Some things change. What change is Republicans' ability not to take health care from millions of Americans. Why? Because people put Democrats in control of the House and they won't have it. What's gonna happen when they get everything they want? They'll take health care away from folks. What y'all gonna do?
I think
they ain't got nothing to replace it, and that's evidently clear. They have shown they don't got nothing to replace it. So what y'all gonna do?
We went hard to get our president in there, and he lied to us.
But he did not lie to y'all. You have to give him somebody that can work with him to help him get shit done. If he don't have a team that can work with him, in the House, the Senate and the House, then he ain't gonna be able to get stuff done. Y'all did the same thing.
Why say you could do it?
Thing to Obama.
Why say you could do it?
Because that's his plan.
You tricked me, so you lie to us.
That's not lying to you. That's what he said he gonna do. I don't see how y'all don't understand this.
But have you done it?
The man has tried. Has he tried?
Trying and doing is two different things.
What stopped it? What stopped it from doing to him or the, other folks?
I don't know.
But then don't speak on it then, because you
What you
don't
mean?
know.
I'm going by what he told us.
Dog, then you got to know the facts, though.
I
If
do.
you
I
don't know
the
what
fact,
stopped
what
it,
he told us he was going to do.
if the man went forward and did what he said he gonna do, and another group stopped it, then y'all be saying, you know what that tell me? You don't understand the government that you live under. We live under a bicameral system.
The only person that did what the fuck they said they was gonna do was Donald Trump.
That's not true, dog.
He told you blatantly in your face what he was gonna do, and he did it.
No, he didn't do everything he could do. He didn't. He lied. He lied to y'all. But you know what? Again, it don't matter.
He might have did some documents.
It don't matter. It don't matter. It don't matter if a Republican gets in or a Democrat. I don't get mad at that no more. I had retired from politics. What last summer, and I haven't really been on it since. But I look at some things or whatever. I always check out some things. But how I used to eat, sleep, and breathe politics, I had to stop because it was depressing as hell. But you know what? At the end of the day, y'all pick who you want to pick. Tell me how that work out for you. When your motherfucking get a sinus infection, you got to go to the doctor, but you can't afford to go. Tell me how that work. Tell me how that work when you medical, and I stay on the medical shit. ATL the Falcon. I stay on the medical tip because that's the shit that's gonna knock you to your knees. When you ain't got medical and you are a paycheck away from being homeless because you gotta pay a doctor's bill. Tell me how that work out.
That ain't gonna work out.
Don't cry, because I hate to say I hate to say I'll laugh. But it seemed like I feel like I would laugh because I'm like, you wanted that.
No, I want it.
Yeah, you do.
You got to pay for it now anyway.
You do. Yeah, you do. But wait till when they do it. You'll see. That's all I say. You'll see. Miss T ain't worried about it.
I'm going to tell you why I won't see, because I work and it come out my check. So
we'll see.
I got insurance. I got insurance anyway. So
when that shit go up, we going to see.
It go up. It's going to come out my check more every week.
Well, he said, wait. Errol is the one with the ducktail. Exactly, Ray knew. They try to Bun Quick. You got me off my square talking about politics. I'm gonna tell you, Bun Quick. I don't dislike Republicans. I have gotten to the point that I do what I can do, Bun Quick. Honestly, I keep calling you Bon Quick. I do what I can do. I vote. I vote for every election, whether it's a presidential election or not. I vote for the state. I vote for the Congress up there in the federal government. I vote for the president. I vote for everything. And that's all I could do. If people choose to rock with people who have none of their best interests in heart, that's cool. Either way, I've planted my flag for God and country.
Who you vote for this year, Miss T?
Miss T, I always vote Democrats.
No, I said, all Democrats?
Oh.
So you voted for Biden again?
Yep. And I voted for what's his name? Raphael Warnock. You know,
this how bad I ain't even looked at the candidates this time.
Would you have from Georgia? Would you vote for Herschel Walker, dumbass?
Hell no.
Okay.
No.
Okay. But that nigga was neck and neck. They got a runoff now in Georgia.
Exactly. That's why
I gotta go back and vote.
Hell no.
I gotta vote. I gotta go back and vote and make sure Raphael get it. Why would I want?
Hey, that motherfucker sound like Charles Barkley goddamn when he be talking. I was like, what the hell? He got that switching subjects and shit. I'm like, what the hell wrong with this
man? That nigga crazy. He is a puppet. He's an empty seat. Yeah. That's all he would be, so that they can have his vote and they can fuck Americans over. And then guess what?
He gonna be right with their ass.
I can't keep crying about it, because if that happens and y'all get fucked in the ass, hey, that's what you wanted. I mean, that's all I can say.
I'm glad I ain't got to be down there with his ass.
You know, like even with Sean Kemp, I keep calling him Sean Kemp. My bad. The guy Kemp, that's the governor of Georgia. I think he be stealing elections allegedly. We know he did the first time. I voted for Stacey, but you know, I don't get mad at the shit no more. People have a right to pick who they want to pick. But
Stacey got some sense.
Who she got? What?
She got some sense.
Yeah, we know we don't want that motherfucker up in there. And Atlanta, man, come on now. Atlanta don't want that nigga up in there. But
Oh,
hey,
Bump ass.
he keep getting it. So hey, hey, it's whatever. Again,
Hey, he
fortunately for
remind me of
me,
Bubba Gump.
yeah, he's an idiot. But
I'm
and
gonna
he's a
come back, Miss
coward.
T. I'm gonna get on my computer.
All right, thanks for stopping
No,
through.
I'm coming.
Okay. But yeah, you guys vote for who you want, but do vote. That's all I say. Dan Tan said, get a belt first. Bud gets a belt. Then Spence said, I'm cleaning my side of the street first. Then lose your promoter. You guys have selective memory. Exactly, Dan Tan. They wouldn't answer the simple question of who owns PBC. I got Errol Spence picture up here. I guess I'm talking to him. Bon Quiqui said, y'all must have forgot Chuck Norris passed the torch to Earl Walker, Texas Ranger Spence. Did y'all know that Chuck Norris is a racist ass motherfucker? Did y'all forget that? Real racist. Real time racist. And I used to like Chuck Norris because I go all the way back to Chuck Norris with Mission Impossible movies. I think it's a Mission Impossible. No, Mission in Action. I said Mission. Missing in Action. When he was a POW, the movies was hard. I used to love them fucking movies. And I used to watch Texas Walker Ranger, whatever the fuck, and all that. But when I found out that nigga was racist, I'm done with Chuck Norris. Completely done. He won't shit until Bruce Lee put him on the map. So of course he had to play nice, but the motherfucker is a hardcore racist. But I guess he's from Texas, and that makes all the difference. he said Earl Burnett.
You the call today.
What happened? I thought you was leaving.
No, I told you I was getting on my laptop. My phone would.
Ray New said, Bonita Quee, I'm crying. He said, I'm crying, Bon Quee. Then he said, is the brother on the panel from Baltimore? Is that Baltimore Ravens beanie? Nah, that's ATL. He got the Falcons.
Mm-hmm.
Bon Quee laughing. He said, in the eyes of a ranger. Y'all know the song. Man, this was I don't understand, but like in the words of Monique, we gotta explain brothers like this. How the fuck is you repping a racist ass nigga? You look like a brother. I don't know how you do that, but Chuck Norris wouldn't rep you. He'd probably hunt you. Charles Barkley, one of the best bald head basketball players of all time. I like Charles Barkley. Sir Charles. Bon quickly said, bald head, always athletic. Dan Ted said, vote for Biden again. Laugh out loud. It's the midterm election, Miss T. Who's that on the panel? No, he was asking me, did I vote for Biden? And he know that was 2 years ago. Al Haymon trying to age Bud out. Yeah, it ain't gonna work. You can't age nobody out against a person who has an alcohol problem. Can't do it.
That's a low blow there.
Am I speaking facts?
Alcohol problem.
Am I speaking facts?
Had.
Am I speaking?
No,
no. You don't know.
You speak about the past.
No, but you don't know that's true if he had one or not.
I don't. You're right. You don't.
But am I speaking facts? You can't age. You can't take a fighter who eats completely healthy and judge them up as far as aging of the body against somebody who's done stuff to degrade their body.
I mean, when you ducking, you kill yourself mentally when you duck somebody. Because know you can't beat them, so you kill yourself mentally. You kill your brain. So
let's talk the facts.
There is facts.
Did Errol Spence have a drinking
problem? He's scared. That shit bother him every day. He probably going to get counseling and everything.
Yeah, but did he damage his body?
His brain.
Missing in action was my shit.
He's scared, man.
Yeah, missing in action was the shit. Ray knew. Who is more beautiful, Pam Grier or Bernadette, the daughter on Good Times? I choose Bernadette.
Hell no.
She's still beautiful and fine. Ang Holloway. What did you? This turned into a beauty contest. Welcome to the building, Ang. I'm assuming you're a dude. Welcome to the building, King. I don't know.
I don't know what
beauty.
He must have clicked on the wrong channel.
I know. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So, getting back to some of this extra shit. So the WBA tried to, go ahead and give the WBC's ordering of Spence and Thurman a little bit more teeth by throwing their 2 cents in it and approve them to fight. As I said, they got it down for February next year. Stanionis versus Ortiz. They were also ordered, and the winner of Stanionis and Ortiz will face the winner of Spence and Thurman. Now, you don't see a problem with that? Because if Stanionis get a draw, he's still gonna fight the winner. If he wins, he'll fight the winner. But if he lose, he lost out. So you tell me, do you see a lie in that particular transaction?
What you mean?
With Stanionis versus Ortiz.
Do I see what now?
Do you see a lie in that transaction?
I don't know.
Now your boy on the screen, I'm talking, it always come back to Errol. Do you see a lie with this?
No.
You don't see a lie? Did Stanionis and Errol Spence have a contract?
No.
You gonna tell me that they didn't have a contract?
I thought they paid him like step aside money.
Yes, he had a contract.
Okay.
Yeah,
but I didn't know they signed nothing. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, they signed a contract, which was kind of fucked up. He would have had to pay Stanionis step aside money twice. Because the contract was, I'm gonna pay you step aside money so I can fight Ugas. And then the plan was, let me get all the belts, let me get strap season. And then after I get my straps, I'm gonna fight Bud. Now, if Bud and him were to fight, which that's the only reason Stanionis backed off. If the fight was made, Stanionis would have had to probably get another step aside money. But the contract says, I'm next. It says I'm next. Now, Stanionis, being like Boots and everybody else, is trying to wait on the side to let these dudes duke it out to go for the gusto or whatever. But again, they would have probably had to pay him some step aside money again because he is next before Crawford. He is next. He is next before Boots. And Boots was the mandatory for IBF. Stanionis through the WBA. And who else? The WBC, they done made Keith Thurman, which they threw his ass up there at number 1. And I love Keith Thurman, y'all. So you don't see no lies and some corruption or business of boxing interfering in all of this shit. You don't see it at all. I don't see how you don't see it. And look how quick they made that fight. They order it, but it's not going to a purse bid because they done made that fight with Keith Thurman and Errol Spence that quick. Now, one could ask, if Errol Spence was begging all those years for Keith Thurman to fight him, they were under the same umbrella. That fight never happened because Keith Thurman won't go fight his ass. Whatever reasons we want to say it. I don't think it was altogether scared, but either way,
scared, man. Come on, man.
I don't think it was that, but either way, I don't need. No, I'm not playing. I'm saying
you're in denial again.
Listen, I'm trying to tell you, I can't mess with nobody arguing who say otherwise, but I didn't see it that way. I'm just saying, and only because Keith Thurman was going for the gusto too. Errol Spence was new and up and coming. Just like the same reason I'd say Boots shouldn't have a chance with Crawford and Spence till they duke it out because it ain't his turn yet. And I think that's what Keith was doing. But eventually it did start looking like a duck. So I'm not in denial or anything like that. But I'm saying that's what Keith did, what he wanted to do. And they were under the same umbrella and the fight couldn't get happen.
Because Keith was scared. That's why I'm saying what I'm saying.
It's not about scared.
It is.
It's not about being scared.
Come on, man. It's certain people that you wouldn't fight. You would bust their ass. You wouldn't shoot. You wouldn't fight them. You ain't gonna fight everybody. Some people ain't fightable. You got to shoot their ass. You know what I'm saying? Not promote saying, but I'm just saying you ain't finna fight everybody.
Well, Errol Spence is Keith Thurman 2.0. Is he scared?
That's like me. I could fight. I'm not finna go fight Deontay Wilder.
I just asked
and
you
I
a
know
question.
I got the if I had millions to fight Deontay Wilder or something, yeah, I'd fight him. But I'm not gonna just see that man in the street and pick some beef with him because I know I'm gonna get my ass whooped.
I asked a question. Yeah, I feel you, but I asked a question. Is Errol Spence scared because he Keith Thurman 2.0?
Scared of what?
Is he scared of his mandatories?
Hell no. He already said what he doing.
Why he ain't fighting Boots?
Because Boots ain't got nothing.
Keith and Earl didn't have nothing when Keith won't fight him either.
Got nothing. Earl got 3 belts, and he's trying to get one from Bud Crawford.
Do you see what you're saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Errol Spence didn't have anything when he was asking for the fight with Keith. Keep the same energy.
Exactly, and that's what he's trying to do. And the WBC ordered him.
So I asked you, was Errol Spence scared?
No, hell no. Errol Spence was ready to whoop that man's ass.
Then how do you say Keith Thurman was scared?
Because he didn't give Earl a chance.
And Earl ain't giving Boots a chance.
We ain't talking about Boots. You see, you
no, I asked the question. No,
we ain't talking about Earl and Boots. We ain't even gonna go there. We're not going there.
No. We gotta talk about. We ain't
going there with Earl and Boots. We're not gonna do that because why Crawford ain't fight Boots?
No. Listen.
No, we ain't gonna go there.
No, I'm gonna answer that question. Listen, I started this thing off with the question: is the politics of boxing preventing this mega fight? And I said, you guys come on and say whatever. I'm saying in the recent days, there's a lot of things that happen that even more proves, even though I already believe this, but proves it even more that politics and the politics of boxing is preventing this fight. I see it.
Niggas scared.
Look at the ordering. Is he scared of Stanionis? Why he
niggas scared? Why Devin ain't going through that shit?
Why he ain't fighting Stanionis?
Why Devin Haney ain't going through that shit?
We talking about Earl.
Just saying, answer that question. Do he have problems making his fights?
And he ain't with PBC, so no.
Who he with?
He with Top Rank.
He with himself. He got his own promotional company.
He with Top Rank.
He go where he please. He fights who he wants to fight. Do he not fight who he want to fight?
No, he don't. Not right now. No, he don't. He worked for Bob
because
Arum.
He signed a 3-fight contract. That's what you talking about.
He got another fight to do. So now,
but besides he signed that himself, right? Why did he sign that 3-fight deal?
What his reasons to go undisputed?
Exactly. But he did what it took, Earl. And he took less money, right? And he took less money, right?
But he took a guarantee.
Ain't no buts. He took less money, right?
A guarantee.
He took less money than he.
Yeah, he gave up his freedom to go fight with Top Rank.
Okay.
He got less money, but he took. He got a guarantee.
Okay. He
got a guarantee.
Nah,
we ain't giving.
Watch out, man.
We.
You know I was going. You know I was going.
But listen.
You know I was going.
But listen, I answered your question. So back to my original.
You know I was going.
Back to my original question. Who owns PBC?
It's that easy if you want to do it.
If
you want to do it. If you got that much confidence in yourself, it's very easy to do.
But
Devin showed us that.
Nothing. You didn't prove
Devin showed us that, right?
No, he did. No, not what you talking about. Not in regards to Errol Spence. Mm-hmm. So answer the question then. Who owned PBC?
Answer mine.
I just answered your question. Who owned PBC?
Somebody said Al Haymon in the chat.
Oh, you said somebody said, so you don't know.
I told you that. Chat, did I not say I don't know who owns it, right?
So you wouldn't say Al Haymon. So
I didn't say Al Haymon. I told you. I heard that Floyd Mayweather and Al Haymon got a partnership together. So I don't know. I don't know who owns it. But if they got a partnership, they can't one person own it if they got a partnership.
Then here's the thing. You could have picked them both. So
no, I couldn't because I don't know. I'd have been lying.
So if we gonna go with the fact that Al Haymon and Floyd, if you want to say it like that, own PBC, and Bud don't own PBC, so he makes no rules, no nothing over there at PBC. He don't call no shots.
But he's his own boss.
He's his own boss. But do you know how silly that sounds? ATL,
I'm my own boss, right?
I'm my own boss. Do I
ain't Crawford his own boss? Do anybody own Crawford?
What does that got to do?
Do anybody own Crawford? Is he up under anybody?
No, but do he run PBC?
He is up under somebody.
Do
he under
he
BLK.
Run PBC?
He under BLK.
PBC?
Okay.
Do he run? No, do he?
He's on the BLK.
PBC.
Those are facts.
Run PBC. No, that's not
BLT.
BLK doesn't own Crawford neither. He's gonna fight for them.
WWF, UFC.
Dude, you don't answer no questions. You don't answer no questions.
BLK.
Do Crawford own PBC? That's the question.
No, he don't. He don't own nothing, and don't nobody want to own him.
But he makes all the money.
Nobody even want to own Crawford. You want to go there?
He make more money than your boy.
How? And he owns BLT.
He outclasses him. He always outdo him. He'll outbeat him. He'll outclass him. Everything.
Haymon was like, man, I ain't getting this nigga enough money.
But he don't give. He said that about his boy too. Haymon be like, nigga, I ain't paying you. Money, I'm not about to pay you, Errol Spence, no money neither.
He over there, goddamn, chilling with the drug lords and shit.
Haymon don't pay his boy, you know. But you know, y'all know that those things ain't true, but y'all repeat it. So is Errol Spence a murderer?
Nah, who he murdered?
Oh, okay.
I ain't heard nothing about it. Shit, if he did,
you know what? I just asked the question. I'm gonna move
on.
No. But that's how silly. That's how silly that shit. That I asked the question, but that's how silly it sound. And I don't want to say that again because that ain't even me. But that's how silly that shit when y'all say he over there with the gangster, because that gangster you talking about is a murderer. And you know, he's a gangster.
Well, I don't know that.
So why y'all affiliate him with Bud?
Because that's what Bob Arum said.
Bob Arum did not say that.
Not Bob Arum, but
your people that you listen to say that.
Yeah, PBC.
Your people that you listen to.
No, I don't listen to everybody. I don't listen to everybody.
Mm-hmm.
I don't.
So, but I just said that.
I watch boxing news.
I just said that because that's how ridiculous that sounds to affiliate this man with a gangster who does all the bad shit.
See, you and your feelings now. I just threw that out there.
But no, I'm not in my feelings. I'm saying I could say
y'all Bud fans. Y'all gotta do better, man.
I could say we all do it better. You not answering the question.
Y'all Bud fans gotta do better, man.
So far, y'all, we got him to say that PBC is Al Haymon and Floyd's, and Bud don't own PBC, but yet PBC, Floyd Mayweather, and Errol Spence told Bud that they won't fight him until 2023. But and from all that information,
I don't even want to see the
they
fight. They
surmise that Bud is a duck in 2022.
Yes,
because all the people who got the power to make that fight happen said next year, not this year.
No, ain't.
Now all the casuals.
Who told you that?
Is there any casuals?
Now you watching too many videos.
If you any casuals that are out there, no, I'm going by that word. I heard Floyd say it out his mouth.
You heard.
I heard Floyd say it out his mouth. I heard Spence say it out his mouth. And according to Terrence and Spence, Al Haymon had the plan for 2023. So what you want me to go by? What you want me to go by? What I supposed to go by?
That's your excuse, and you sticking to it. I got you.
I'm sticking to facts. I'm sticking to facts.
It's not facts.
I'm sticking to casuals. Look,
not facts.
To the casuals. Now, what make more sense?
Facts is Crawford.
What makes more sense?
Polynesian.
I don't know how you get a person to duck. How you call them a duck in 1 year when the people that can make the fight don't want to fight them 10
That nigga a viral duck at that. That nigga blowing up on the internet.
Errol Spence is a duck.
Damn.
Everything that they say bad about Crawford is a projection from Spence and his fans. And then Terrence always knock everything down, and then he always come out on top.
That don't mean nothing. You run.
He always make more money than them. He always come out on top.
I'm tired of dreaming and visualizing and fantasizing about this fight.
Errol Spence has never in his life made over $2 million.
Sick of it.
Never. I know I'm sick of it too, but I'm sick of the lies. That's what the part I'm sick of. I'm not sick of. I done made my peace just like you with the fight not even happening, maybe. But I'm sick of the lies. I don't
even want to see the fight right now. I want Spence to move up to 154.
And I promise
I would like for him to whoop goddamn Thurman ass before he leave. You know what I'm saying? Just to have something to watch to bring the new year in. But besides that, I want shit to switch up, shit change up.
Now, I would say this: the Thurman and Spence fight will be a good fight, but I'm gonna roast the fuck out of Errol Spence. You know why? Because he said emphatically he'll never fight him. That makes him a liar. And I want to see Spence again. I want to see if his fans hold him accountable. They won't.
Thurman wouldn't last 5 rounds.
That makes him a liar.
5 rounds, I'll give it.
If I say I'm never going to do something I do it, then I'm a liar.
1 kidney shot in the fight.
Can't get around it. Dan Tad said Spence didn't even have 20 fights under his belt when he called out Thurman. Exactly. Boots has more fights.
Kidney shot kills
Errol Spence is scared of Boots, and he's scared of Stanionis.
He
signed the contract with Stanionis, and he's voiding out the contract. Another lie. Another lie.
I don't know what Mattia on tonight. I don't know what you on tonight, Mattia. Let me get some of that government stuff you got.
I'm telling you, I'm on the truth. I'm on the truth because your boy ain't got it in him.
Let me get some of that government stuff you got, Miss T.
Boosting them petition.
I think mine's strong enough
to fight Spence. Errol Spence hasn't fought a mandatory since what? Ocampo? Was like 3-4 years ago, something like that.
Crawford fighting his trash though.
But he talk about that. Crawford fight. No, Errol Spence fighting all leftovers.
Talk about Crawford fighting all
Errol Spence. Errol Spence fights all leftovers. Errol Spence fights all.
Do I need to go on?
Leftovers.
He fight his trash instead of fighting his mandatory.
Errol Spence
How about that?
Fights all leftovers.
You ain't gonna talk about Crawford fighting Errol Spence trash instead of his mandatories?
And Crawford. If you mad at Crawford fighting somebody that Spence fought, then you gotta be
talk about mandatory.
That Errol Spence fight leftovers. Ain't nobody really worth a name in the welterweight division that he fought that nobody else already beat. Nobody.
Crawford fought Spence's leftovers. True or false?
No.
True or false?
No.
What you mean no?
No.
Who beat Kell Brook first?
No.
Who beat Kell Brook first?
Was Kell Brook undefeated?
Who beat Kell Brook first and who fought him after? Who fought him after?
Was Kell Brook undefeated?
Who fought Porter after?
Was Porter undefeated?
Doesn't matter. I said, did he fight Errol Spence's trash?
You can't talk about no leftovers.
Did he fight Spence's trash? Who fought him first?
Nah, they ain't trash.
Who fought him behind
the person who beat those guys when they were undefeated. Everybody
Crawford
else,
is one who Crawford the one that ain't mentioned Boots' name. Thank you, QQ. Crawford the one that ain't mentioned Boots' name. He's scared.
Really? Boots been trying to fight.
Death. He's scared to death of Boots.
Look, Boots been trying to fight Spence for a minute, and that's all y'all heard him calling out. But Spence don't answer the call. He won't fight his mandatory.
Damn, talking about Triple G.
He won't fight his mandatory. And then they be like, oh,
there you go maneuvering again. I'm catching you.
Then maneuvering again.
Maneuvering again.
I'm not. He won't fight his mandatories.
You maneuvering
again. He won't fight the people that he contractually obligated to fight. He's a liar. And he a duck.
And Boots a duck. Boots a duck. Not Boots. Crawford's a duck.
No. Errol Spence is the biggest duck of the decade of the century right now.
See, look, I done got you out your element now.
He is the biggest duck. You ain't got me out of my element because
got you out your element now.
You guys can go look up the facts. He didn't get me out of my element.
What it say? You ain't hard when your boys ain't around, Miss T.
Look, I don't need my boys around. They in the background.
Your Crawford boys. Where your Crawford boys at now, Miss T?
Listen, you don't want them to come up in here because you know you ain't got a leg to stand on, ATL. You talking propaganda, big time.
Yeah, no, I ain't talking propaganda. I'm talking real shit. I'm talking real shit. Yeah, I don't even want to see the fight. I'm up here talking with you. I'm done.
You know that Crawford will wax his ass. I don't know, like the guys that can make the fight, like that. The guys that can make the fight at PBC said, all of them. I don't want the fight till next year. I don't want the fight till next year. And ATL interprets that as Bud saying he the duck. or Bud is the duck, when really the duck is Errol Spence. He's the duck.
You know this man done went viral for ducking. Do you know that?
Go get a belt and then holler at me.
You know he went viral for ducking.
Go get a belt.
Them facts.
Now I got a plan.
Those facts.
Do your plan include me? No.
He's gone viral ducking.
That's two ducks. That's two ducks on your boy.
Crawford just went viral ducking. Is that facts or false?
Al Haymon, his daddy, and Floyd Mayweather, his second daddy, and Errol Spence out his own mouth said, "I'm not fighting him till 2023."
Somebody said Crawford on food.
Another duck. Another duck. But yet Crawford is the highest paid welterweight. He make more than your boy. He make more than your boy. Errol Spence ain't never received no accolades like Crawford. He wish. Bone Quick said Pacquiao and Asian Broner need to make a new Rush Hour movie. Then he said Mayweather said Crawford was crying on his shoulder, not wanting to fight Spence. Yeah, your boy is a duck. I came with facts. I don't know what ATL.
You know damn well that ain't
ATL ain't come with
no. That's why I got you out of your element. You know Spence ain't duck, right?
Yeah, I know he did.
He did. That's why you out of your element right now. But it's okay. It's okay.
Spence should stop him. Hey.
Yeah. Got a caller.
Nah. That's my sister. I'm gonna call her later. Hey, Errol Spence, this nutcracker I got in front of me. You know you've been ducking Crawford forever, Shawty. You know you've been ducking. And you don't want to fight. You should tell your fans.
Your people don't even want to come on here and have your back to this because they know. Look, they know I'm going to roast their ass if they get on here.
Yeah, he challenged.
They know it.
I don't know what they doing.
They know it, Miss T.
They could be working, dog.
We've been on here 2 hours now. I don't want to hear that excuse. You come on the same time. Every night.
Every time they get on here, they roast you.
No, hell no. Y'all try to gang up on me. Y'all try.
Argument, Sean.
Y'all try.
Now, AT, I love you, but I can't lie. You never win the argument when they get on here. I don't need them. I can just state the facts.
I still be in there with y'all ass. I don't know what y'all talking about. But it be 4, 5 of y'all, and I still be by myself.
But you get roasted.
Nah, you crazy. You crazy.
Bon Quick say if Crawford is the guy, then why he ain't mentioned Booth's name? He do mention Booth's name. Why Booth ain't mention his name? Booth call out Earl. Booth
just said why that nigga ain't called me out.
Booth is mandatory for Earl.
You want me to pull up for you?
See again with y'all selective facts.
Got a whole video. That nigga Booth say why he ain't called me.
Call out Earl. Booth call out Earl.
I got that video.
And look, and Crawford, Bernie the Boxer posed the challenge.
I got that video.
Let's see if Booth answer Bernie the Boxer's challenge.
Booth said, "Why he ain't send me no contract?"
He said, "If you want to fight with me, tell me you want to whoop his ass or something." Whoop. Go look at the little clip of what Bernie the Boxer said. He said, "No, you go find the clip." Fight.
Booth said,
Booth ain't never called out. Booth ain't never called out Crawford.
I'm telling you right now,
like he called out.
Look it up right now.
Look it up right now. Earl?
Look, I said Booth just called out Crawford like yesterday. Yesterday. Look it up.
Did he call out Earl? Why you don't answer that? He been calling him out.
I just told you to look up the video.
Yeah, because Bernie said this Sunday he called out Boots. I'm asking you all this time, who has Boots been calling out? Earl. And you gonna tell me?
No, he talked about both of their ass. He talked about both of their ass.
Okay. Once again,
he said either one, it don't matter to me. That's what he said. Either one, it don't matter to me.
Selective facts. Dan Tan. But he put himself in position to fight Errol Spence. You know about but who is he mandatory to fight?
Who
is Boots mandatory to fight?
Shit, I don't know. I don't follow Boots like that.
Oh, now you don't know.
It ain't Earl.
It is Earl.
No, it ain't.
It is Earl.
You just said that his mandatory was standing on us, right?
No, I just said.
Nah, hell no.
No, I did not say that. I said that they ordered standing on us.
He ducked standing on us.
He ducked standing on us, and he ducked Boots. He ducked and
but how you duck somebody when you pay them?
Because you had a contract to fight him next.
But he paid him to step aside.
He paid him to step aside to fight Ugas.
Exactly.
Did Errol and Ugas fight?
Yes.
The fight over, right?
Yep.
So now you got to fight Stanionis.
And he was going to pay him again.
Since you don't want to fight.
No. Stanionis was going to step aside again for the Crawford fight. Right?
But the Crawford fight ain't going down.
Because he started Polynesian.
So Stanionis is next. What's the problem?
No, he ain't next. Errol already said what he wanted. He said he wants the belt. If he don't get the belt, he's going to 154. He said it plain and clear.
Duck, he's a duck, man. The dude is a duck. If I never seen one ever casual.
He said it plain and clear since day one. Clean up my side of the street. I'm gonna get all the belts. When I beat goddamn Crawford, I'm going to 154 because my body can't make 147 no more.
Where my casuals?
He ain't say nothing about no Stanionis. He ain't say nothing about no boots. He ain't say nothing about no Thurman.
Earl the last.
He said he wanted to beat Crawford but Crawford ducked him when he fought Polynesian.
Earl the last Spence.
154. That's what Spence should be at next.
Errol the last Spence. He had a contract with Stanionis. Stanionis
I was Spence. I'd be like, fuck Crawford.
Step aside for the Crawford.
The nigga held my nuts. I'm going to 154.
He ain't gonna fight Crawford.
Straight up.
So Errol ducked him. He signed a contract with the man, so he a liar.
Who got a contract signed right now? Who got a contract signed right now? Who got a fight signed right now, Miss T?
He got a contract to fight.
Who don't got a fight signed and who got a fight signed?
Contract to fight Stanionis.
Who got a fight signed and who don't?
He has a contract to fight Stanionis.
Fighting a bum we don't even know.
And have been since last year. He has a contract to fight Stanionis.
You can't feel good about that.
And had a contract since last year, and he's welching on his contract. So he's a liar. He's a liar. That's what he is. He's a nut digger and he's a liar.
I bet you're gonna be like a kid on Christmas when they fight. When him and Polynesian fight. Oh my God, Terrence Crawford is on.
I'm just gonna support him. I know y'all don't, but
I support him, but I don't care for him too much like I did no more because he hurt everybody.
Errol Spence.
He hurt everybody but you.
get somebody up here. He hurt everybody but me.
Nigga, you
on the island. You on the motherfucking island. You are on the island.
That's loyalty, though. At least I know you're loyal. At least I know you're loyal.
And not living in reality. You on the
island. At least I know you loyal, Miss T.
I'm loyal to facts.
I know you loyal.
I'm loyal to facts. He signed a contract with motherfucking Stanionis.
That nigga should give you front row tickets to his fight.
And he lied. I mean, how you want me to say it?
Mike Jones said you lost your mind.
What other way do you want to say it? He signed a contract to fight him ever since last year, and he welched on the contract.
Why this troll come on everybody's channel, Shelter?
This thing right here. I don't know. But your boy a liar. So add that to nut digging and lie. And he a duck. He been ducking. He been ducking for 4 years. We already proved.
You got that good.
We already proved that he been ducking. I mean, I'll show the video, but the best.
I might need to hit some of that Biden with you.
The best videos you can go see is E-Thriller the Black Picasso, where he breaks it down in 12 parts. You don't want to go over there because you know.
If I want to see duck, all I gotta do is Google.
He got the receipts. If
I want to see Crawford, all I gotta do is Google ducks.
You ain't even got to go on the show. Just look at his 12-part
I can just Google ducks and Terrence Crawford face gonna pop up in Google.
If you walk away from looking at that 12 parts and don't see the Errol Spence.
If you Google Terrence Crawford right now, ducks gonna pop up.
Yeah, but see, that's what they say. They moist and they biased.
No,
Errol section.
Yellow.
They need a man.
Yellow. Floating across the pond, he was just in the ocean. You know he a duck. He was in the ocean looking for Earl.
A man,
but you know ducks can't go out too far in the ocean. They got to come back to land.
A man like Earl, sensitivity.
Ducks can't go too far. They got to come back to land. Boy, you know they get scared to keep flying.
ATL got the sensitivity award for the day. He got the
crawfish. Somebody said Crawford.
He got the sensitivity award. I done connected y'all with all facts, and ATL ain't
Crawford the duck.
Look, Dan Ted said Triple G beat Kelbrook first. Yeah, we know that, Dan Ted. They don't like facts.
But you know I ain't got.
They don't like facts.
You better be glad I don't know how to edit videos. But I have Crawford head on Howard the Duck doing that dance.
Dude, but you don't come with facts. When it comes to Spence, you don't come with facts. Brother with Falcon Beanie is talking truth. No, he's not. How is he talking truth? Crawford on food stamps. Really? He got more money than everybody in here, I bet you.
He damn sure do.
Don't forget. He got more money than Spence. Triple G and Spence
I ain't
both
buying
with
that one.
Kelbrook. Yeah, he do.
I ain't buying that one.
He said 2 versus 1 fight. Crawford choose easier fight. Crawford told him he'll beat his ass and Spence ducked. I mean, I don't know what I'm supposed to say. I don't know what I'm supposed to say.
You mean he told him he was going to beat his ass and then ducked?
Spence is a duck, shawty. He's a
duck.
Crawford made easy money on that fight.
He's a viral duck, Miss C.
He's a
viral duck. You know, it's been ducks before that, you know, the ducks just fade away and don't nobody say they duck no more. He is a viral duck. He don't went viral for ducking like
that.
Every channel, everybody, even what's the name
Mike Jones, hold on. Mike Jones is in the building. You think that you scoring points just because you talk loud don't mean you right.
No, I ain't got. I'm speaking facts. Even Ward don't fuck with Crawford. He even lost Ward respect. Oh my God.
Facts.
How you lose Ward respect?
Look, you speaking non-facts.
How you got Andre Ward talking shit about
you? Thought you was gonna back him into a corner,
you know what I'm saying,
and make him bow down and kiss the ring. And instead, y'all about
you know how Ward used to rock.
Y'all about to kiss the ring. So I mean,
you know how Ward used to rock with Crawford. Now he ain't even got faith no more.
Be happy for a brother that made a power move. Your boy can't do it. Mike Jones said Miss T lost her mind after a while. Lost my mind.
We're gonna see that power move after this fight over with.
Y'all think I lost my mind?
Yeah, I told you that government you over there on.
Boots petition to be Spence mandatory point blank. Those are facts. They don't like facts. They're allergic to it.
He seen that beating.
Is the easier fight.
He seen that beating that Spence gave Ugas, and he know Ugas whooped his ass in the amateurs. He ain't want
Dan Tan. They don't believe in facts. They don't believe in facts because that is easily obtainable. None of them. They don't believe in facts. He ducked Boots. He's ducking Stanionis. And now they're gonna make him fight Keith Thurman. And when he fight Keith Thurman, I'm going to roast his lying ass because he said he would never fight him. I'm going to roast him. Bon Kui. Yo, brother on the right is roasting. That was y'all think. Y'all are biased. I can't. If you bias, you bias. Crawfish. Said, Bon Kui. Triple G gave Spence more credit for the Kelbrook win because he had real welterweight. Y'all are so biased. Y'all just allergic to facts.
Yeah.
Y'all come to my casuals that's watching me on Facebook or anywhere else. They have no facts.
Miss T.
They have no facts. Just remember that. Go back and watch some of my old shows.
Buying QQA. I appreciate y'all tonight. This is my only night. I had my Spence fans in here tonight. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate all y'all.
Some of my old shows.
You know what I'm saying?
Where I show receipts.
Now her Crawford fans is nowhere to be found, Charlie.
I mean, he's saying that today, but watch how he don't show up.
I've been trying to email him. I done hit him up on Facebook. I don't know where they at.
I don't know what to tell y'all. The Mac Mob, E-Thriller, y'all hear him saying, Rebel Life. I mean, it's on y'all.
I don't know where they at, man.
They watch. If they were to pop up, you will run up out of here.
Nah, you know me. I don't run. You know I stay right here.
We're gonna see.
Yeah, now you see how I be feeling on them nights. Yeah, I got some Spence fans with me tonight.
I don't feel a certain way. I don't feel a certain way because you can have your opinion, ATL. You know that.
I know.
You know you can have your opinion. You know how I've never heard how I feel. You never heard how you feel. But you're not talking about facts, Charlie. You haven't produced.
That's your opinion.
That's not an opinion, though.
That's your opinion.
That's not an opinion.
It is.
Your facts. Produce
I have.
your facts.
Even the chat agree with me.
You won't even answer if the people that run PBC said no fight till next year. Then how do you conclude?
No, they didn't say that at first. They had a whole contract.
Okay.
Remember, don't let me get back on the contract. You want me to get back on the contract?
Produce the contract. Yes.
Ain't that what Earl told
breaking news? Breaking news. ATL got the contract. Do that? No. Breaking news.
No, don't do that.
ATL said he got the contract.
What did Spence tell Crawford to do? Post the contract.
Breaking news.
We agreed to everything you agreed.
Listen, breaking news. ATL got a contract. Breaking news. Go ahead, ATL. Produce that contract.
You know that's facts.
Produce the contract. Breaking news.
I don't got the contract.
Man, look.
I don't got the contract.
Hey, look, then you ain't talking no facts.
You know what I'm saying?
You ain't talking no facts. Bone Quee said Spence got golden chicken in his farm named Crawford. And then he said Spence fans deal with the alternative facts.
And what you deal with, Dan? You get on here, Dan. Since you the Crawford fan, you won't even get on the panel, man. Get on here, man. Get Miss Queen T back, man. Crawford fan. You've been all in the shit.
It don't matter about the listen.
She needs some help up here, Dan.
I don't need help.
Dan, she needs some help up here, man.
Dan, if you want to come up
here,
killing
herself today.
But if you want to now, just because their voices are deeper, it doesn't make them right.
Miss T, I love you. Don't do me like that.
I know. I'm just saying it because
we do this every show.
I know we do this. That's the thing that most of them don't know.
And I don't want y'all on the panel think we beefing because I love Miss T.
I love him too. But I'm saying some of the people that never been here, y'all getting the wrong idea just because his voice.
No, you ain't.
That don't mean.
I love y'all. Y'all my Spence fans. Come every night. Come on here and have my back.
He didn't.
I'm gonna have y'all.
And we always disagree on this topic. He know that. But
that's why I always pop up.
I don't know why you calling out some of my other regulars.
If you notice, every time I see you got something on here with Spence, I'm on here. I cannot let you talk bad.
You don't come on here all the time.
I'm not gonna let you
talk about his ass last week. You weren't on here.
I was on here.
I'm gonna tell you right now. If the boys came through ATL,
I want them to come through. But they know what's going on.
Why you calling them out? Stop.
It's nothing. I done called them out. There's nothing else they can say. He a viral duck. They know it. That's why they ain't on here. They're like, damn, I ain't even got nothing to say no more. Damn.
Listen, Bone Quee, you and whoever else, if y'all have the contract, do the breaking news on my show. Do me that favor.
We do got one contract though.
What contract is that?
Polynesian and Crawford. We got that contract.
So we don't have the contract of Sandy Onis and Errol Spence?
It won't happen.
We don't have a contract?
It won't happen.
Go ahead and say we don't. We won't have a contract?
Happen. Nope.
So he never signed the contract?
It ain't gonna happen ever.
I ain't asked you that. I said, did he sign the contract? I know it ain't.
Nah, he signed. He gave Stanley some money to move his ass to the side because he a boss.
A liar.
When you a boss, you can tell a nigga, hey, take these couple of dollars. You know what I'm saying?
Not a boss.
And I'll come back to you later.
Not a boss. And that's why I say, if he fight Keith Thurman, I'm gonna roast the fuck out of him because that's gonna prove point blank that he's not a boss.
That you like somebody in front of you 8-ball, you be like, look, man, I need my money.
So stop with the cap. How them young folks say ATL? Stop with the cap.
I'm gonna front you at 3-5. I need you to bring my shit back.
I'm gonna show y'all how much Errol Spence is not a boss when he fight Keith Thurman.
No, we're gonna see how much Crawford is boss after these numbers come out after this BLT fight. I mean MLK.
When that bell say ding
BLTK fight. What's the company BLK?
Ding ding, and Keith is on the other side of Spence. That's gonna be all the proof y'all need that nigga ain't no boss. He said Crawford the type of guy to say his dog ate his contract. Y'all have no facts. They just crazy. Dan Tag, you see the shit that we got put up with tonight. He said I'm at work, but dude, I didn't hear you say.
Dan, you in denial too. You in denial too, Dan. It's okay. You need to focus on work right now, Dan. Focus on work.
D Young, where
come back on your off day. You know what I'm saying?
D Young, where you at? You hear all this nonsense They in here, ATL, but they just like I said,
they ducking. Man, they know
not
it.
Ducking. Man. Come on, Shotty, you know
they done ran out of gas, man. The gas tank is empty. That shit on E.
They ATL don't want no smoke. He for real. He don't want no
I'm
smoke
here.
with y'all.
I want all the smoke. No smoke. Where they at?
He don't want no smoke with y'all.
Where they at? Where they at?
The Wolf Pack, the Mac Mob. He don't want no smoke with y'all. He don't want you don't want no smoke, Shotty. But dog, you know
all the smoke.
You have not produced no facts.
Yeah, that's what y'all keep saying.
You have not produced
and y'all ain't produced no fight. How about that?
He has not produced.
Y'all ain't produced no fight.
If y'all go to E Thriller, the Black Picasso, because he has his catalog. I mean, I couldn't tell you where to look it up on my show, so I'm gonna defer you to E Thriller, the Black Picasso, and go look at his 12 parts. And then if you watch those, they're not long. They like 10, 11, 15 minutes. And if you watch those and you can step away and say that Errol Spence is not a duck, then okay. I don't know. But I guarantee you wouldn't be able to.
He's not a duck.
The receipts are there.
It's not a duck.
I guarantee you wouldn't. Errol Spence is a duck, and I'm being serious. He is a duck. He's a duck. I can't
take you serious.
Mike Jones, I don't get it. I'm losing it.
Yep, you
I'm losing it.
Thank you, Mike Jones. What? And Mike Jones used to rock. I know he rock with you.
No, he ain't been here in a minute.
But still, I know he rock with you.
That nigga been cheating on me. No, he ain't been here.
Yeah, why?
She's losing it how? Mm-hmm. He's a duck, man. Errol Spence is a duck.
I told her, Mike Jones, she in denial.
I ain't losing it, Mike Jones.
Great denial.
How have I changed from my stance? Tell me, have I changed from my stance in the last 6 months? Was I like this during Uga's fight, ATL?
I mean, you still a Crawford fan. I mean, I don't see nothing different, but you a Crawford fan. That's it. You the only one that's still riding. Everybody else hiding.
But who is everybody else hiding?
You still riding for your boy. Everybody else like, man, I can't ride for this motherfucker.
Who is everybody else? Who, the whole state of Texas?
Man, you know we usually had damn 9 people on the panel.
They work. Shawty, they work.
That's the excuse tonight. Just like any other, they usually stop by. Well, I'm at work. Let me say something. Not tonight.
No, some of them they work or they got other things to do. They don't always be here.
They know what it is.
There's nights when I don't have a lot to put on, and they know showing up out of the. They ain't, man. Come on, Shawty.
They know what it is. It's all good.
They probably sitting back laughing like hell.
I know.
But like I said, the to all my casuals, like I like.
I don't think they laughing though.
I like to talk to people that's not into boxing, so they can't be biased in any way.
Oh Lord!
And when you hear reasoning and logic,
you the most biased.
You know that Spence fans are biased. They biased as hell, Sean. They biased. Mike Jones laughing at us. Mike Jones, I'm good. ATL and me go back and forth all the time. You know, but some of y'all like Bun Kui, Dante. I don't know if you guys have ever heard us go back and forth. And I said,
that's messed up, Dan.
I said just because he got a deep voice, that don't mean that he right. He said, don't do me. But I'm just saying to the new folks, this is an ongoing argument back.
Dan, you disrespectful, man. You got to come on the panel, man.
He said, Spence sipping on some Henny. Yeah, I mean, his credibility is shot. Spence's credibility is gone.
Disrespectful, man.
Kui said Crawford is a couch potato. Yeah, but Spence the one to get fat. Okay. Crawford is never fat. You gonna say okay, your boy say Crawford is a couch potato, meaning I'm assuming he means he gets out of shape and everything. Is that true, ATL?
I don't know. She talking about Crawford is a couch potato.
That's what I'm saying. Bun Kui, your boy, he's saying Crawford is a couch potato. And usually when you call somebody a couch potato, they're usually out of shape or fat. Is that true?
No, I ain't never seen Crawford out of shape.
Have you ever seen Errol Spence out of shape?
Nope. Okay. Not even when he big, he ain't out of shape. He naturally like 170.
Has he ever said he was out of shape?
No, he just said he needed to do certain things. Like
okay.
He's always in shape, but he's always not at 147.
I'm saying, I'm asking, is he out of shape?
No, hell no.
He has said he was out of shape. That
he ain't been out of shape since he came back.
He said he balloons up. He said it. I'm not putting words in his mouth.
I'm talking about before. That was before the wreck.
No, what you talking about before the wreck? This is after the wreck.
No, now he work out all the time. That's all he do. All he do is run and exercise and do what he got to do since that wreck.
No,
he don't like. If he ain't got no fight yet, he ain't gonna be doing training camp.
He was out of shape when he was promoting Frank Martin or walking with him. Frank Martin had a fight coming up. Errol Spence was big as hell.
See, that's
now
that's
I'm saying he was. I'm not picking.
That's your opinion.
Big. He was big as hell. What you
I know he's big. That don't mean you out of shape because you big.
Nigga, if you fight at 147 and you 40 pounds north of 147, what you mean?
That's his natural weight. Walk around though.
Nigga, that's out of shape.
That's why he said he trying to go to 154. Because he can't. He says it's hard to make 147. His body ain't the same.
Y'all see what I'm saying? You see what
I'm just saying. This fact. This came out this man's mouth.
ATL.
Tell me if I'm lying. Anybody?
ATL. Did this man say
he said he only gonna tear? He said he only want one more fight at 147 because he can't.
What that got to do with the fact?
And then he said he's going to 154.
He said he out
of shape. He ain't never been out of shape since his car wreck.
Come on, Shada. He has been.
Man, I follow this man.
Listen, I just seen him on TV right before it was a
Instagram, everything, man.
It was a Frank Martin fight, and they tried to act. This was a couple of months ago, and they tried to ask him about Crawford, and he was out of shape. He's about 180 then.
Living a ranch.
He was about 180 then.
Nigga feed cows and chickens and buffaloes and shit.
He was about 180 then. When his fighting weight is 147. When they got the argument in the Maurice Hooker fight, he was out of shape then. I mean, after the Maurice Hooker fight in the hallway, he was out of shape then.
Yeah, that's before the wreck.
Said this dude.
That's before the wreck.
A couple of months ago when they Frank Martin, and he was like, "Don't talk to me about the Crawford fight. We here for Frank Martin." Was that before the wreck or after? And that was a couple of months ago.
He wasn't out of shape.
The hell if he won't.
He just would eat good. Shit, you can still work out and eat good.
Oh my god!
I'm gonna tell you who was out of shape though. I seen this shit yesterday. Goddamn AB.
AB could be.
You see the video the other day?
Nah, I ain't seen him.
Boy, ooh.
But he next. He gonna be fighting on there, and Demetrius Andre. They both gonna fight. We don't know what this what you got him gonna do, but I will tell y'all can go to Roku and add BLK Prime to the to your channel, to your Roku lineup.
Man, I've been had BLK for damn street beefs.
Oh, well, I don't see. I ain't never heard of them.
That's where you watch all the pay-per-view events on street beefs on BLK. That shit been out.
Were they battle rap or something?
No, it's backyard boxing. Gloves up, guns down.
Oh, well, I didn't see that it said I had to buy a subscription, but I did see that it's already set up for you to hit the $39.95. As a consumer, I can't do nothing but be happy. So you not buying that fight, ATL?
Hell no.
Why not?
I don't want to see him fight no damn Polynesian.
Why not?
Because it ain't worth looking at.
So
we don't even know who. If it was somebody who we fucking knew, then yeah, I would buy it. But he ain't even fighting nobody.
Crawford is what they call it.
Okay, let me put it in this way so you'll understand that I'm not hating. Just say,
I don't know. You sound like
just say if Crawford would have fought Keith Thurman, who else could he have for the fight? Stanionis. If he would have fought one of them, I would have bought it. But I don't nobody know who the hell the Polynesian is, bro.
The Polynesian, and you guys know how to say his name. But you know what? It sounds like hate to me. Because if he'd have fought those guys you just said, you still wouldn't have won it. I don't believe that.
I said I would have.
I don't believe that.
I would have. Because that's some good people to fight. Somebody we know. Some we could be like, okay, he didn't fight no motherfucking bum. Okay, yeah, I can still buy that. But you fighting a bum, a straight bummer.
Quick.
Now, hold on, I'm gonna take that back. I don't even know if the man a bum. I never seen the man box. So he fights somebody we don't. We fight somebody we don't know.
I mean, who was he gonna fight before? We went through this before. You didn't answer.
He's supposed to
fight who?
I don't even want to go back to that because it's gonna keep going back.
Because we there is nobody.
He's supposed to fight Spence, but he fought Polynesian.
He was supposed to fight who?
All right.
Who is he supposed to fight?
Errol Spence.
Earl said next year. What part of that?
Man, Errol ain't saying no damn next year. Errol ain't
oh my God! Now see, that's a.
He said it after the bullshit. After he went signing the goddamn contract.
That is a motherfucking lie.
Man, he said it after. That leak, this nigga Crawford start complaining and crying, talking about, oh, they ain't have me.
You are lying.
I want to see residual.
On this.
I want to see this. Can you put this on the contract? This ain't on there.
You're lying on the platform. His leak conversation came out.
You know what it
before
is.
That fight was announced.
Your man,
you see this? You see, Casual. This is what I'll be talking about. That leak conversation came out before he announced this fight, and Earl said it out his mouth on that conversation, 2023. Floyd Mayweather said 2023, and supposedly by Errol Spence admission. And
now you want to bring up shit. You didn't say that at first.
I always said that. What you mean?
Man, I remember when fucking Floyd Mayweather first said, oh, the fight's not gonna happen. Didn't nobody believe? Everybody was talking about Floyd tripping.
We was hoping. We was hoping. What did I ever say? I always said I hope. Then I actually said I ain't gonna get my hopes up too much because anything can happen. Me and you both was saying that shit when they was coming out with November 19.
We were, but I'm talking about what you was just talking about with Mayweather. Talking about 2023.
But I'm saying Mayweather is the one who say I am PBC and PBC is me. Far be it for me to just not believe him. He been saying that shit for years. And nobody, Al Haymon has not come out and defeated him or nothing. And then Al Haymon, according to Spence and Crawford in their little Twitter war, did not deny that the fight ain't till next year. And Errol Spence said on the leak conversation, 2023. What you mean?
All this was said right after Crawford signed his contract already.
It wasn't.
It wasn't.
You can go back and look up the dates.
When everybody's trying to figure out why the fight ain't happened, that's when it came out.
I would say this, people. Go look at the dates. It's real easy. Go look at the dates. And anyway,
it sure is.
And anyway, hold on. This is another fact. That call wasn't made that day that it leaked. That call was at least 2 or more weeks old. So that call went down in September. Yeah, it did. Come on, oh my God. Oh my God.
You're not letting you get away with this today.
Oh my God.
Nope.
You can't speak facts to them. I'm just
saying. You can't either. You're not gonna do that today.
That's facts, Charlie. I mean, call it what you want. Call it what you want. Them Errol Spence. Your fans is loyal like a motherfucker, but they will bypass your bullshit. Bun Kwee said AB versus Richard Mayorga rap battle would be legendary. Bun Kwee said they come. The Spanish translators for Mayorga. Dan Tan said, as an amateur, Spence fought 152, turned pro, and had approximately 10 fights at 154 and 2 fights at 160. 147 must be hard on him. Yeah, why he going back up if he was already up there before? He always been a weight bully, I guess.
I guess so. Yeah.
Miss T hate Jamaicans. Earl's also part. No, Bun Kwee. I don't hate Jamaicans. I don't hate anybody. I don't even hate Errol Spence. But what that got to do with it, I didn't even know he was Jamaican. I thought he was American. Bun Kwee said Bob Marley big angry at you. Let's see. Nah, Bob Marley understands. Cause he's somewhere. Look, nigga, what you sipping out? I'm gonna call it sipping. I hear you, nigga. Shit, I hear you. You know what I'm about to do too. Y'all, it's easy to find out. Go listen to that leak conversation. That conversation was not made the day that it leaked. That conversation was an old conversation, at least a couple of weeks old. That will put it in September. And he said then, Errol Spence said in that conversation, the fight ain't happening until 2023. Floyd Mayweather said it. They both agree that Al said it. What is Crawford supposed to do? How does he become a duck if they don't want to fight him in 2022?
Come on,
but I can tell y'all how Errol Spence became a duck in the last 4 years. Go get a belt before you holler at me. That's what Earl told Crawford. That's what Earl told Crawford.
You can tell
when he was at 140. Then when Crawford went and got a belt and they met up in that infamous hallway after the Maurice Hooker fight, and how Crawford said it, and I'm imitating Crawford. Keith Thurman, you want to go over there. Errol Spence, you want to go over there. And then Earl called so-called Al, and Al ran down the plan, and Crawford asked him. He didn't mention me, did he? And Errol Spence said no. Duck number 2. He can make Errol Spence and PBC have shown that they can make a fight. They have shown that they can make a fight so fast, but they couldn't make the Crawford fight.
Let me play that song by Tina Turner, Shake Your Tail Feather.
Yeah, hey, look, dog. I don't understand. Like the logic is there, Crawford the duck. Rationalization is there, but they don't want to agree to it. Well, you know, Bon Qui said Victor Poster said Crawford got wax in his ears. He don't listen to reasoning. Y'all are haters.
Crawford the duck.
Y'all are haters. But the only thing that will do good is if they ever did fight. Oh my God, Crawford gonna beat the snot out of fucking Errol Spence. He gonna whoop his ass so bad. You know it's coming. He gonna beat your boy to a pulp. But that's, you know. But either way, whether that fight happened or not, Errol Spence, you've been ducking, shouting. And I will say this. You know, Crawford seems to think that you want the fight at times, and your fans seem to think that he trying to save face, you know, help you save face. But I don't think he should try to help you save face, you know, at all. I don't think he should give his belt up neither. Yeah, go ahead up to 154. You'll never know what it feel like to be a undisputed, because you're not gonna fight your boy, and your boy gonna just drop the belt, so he ain't gonna fight you. So you'll just be a unified champion, one of thousands, you know what I'm saying, that have ever done that. But you just gotta, you know, if they want to fight, I guess it's gonna be next year on their terms. If Crawford do this fight and 1 million people or more watch the fight, or maybe 500,000, I wonder what they gonna say then. I wonder what they gonna say then. I wonder what they gonna say then. Because but I'm gonna tell you, yeah, I heard that Keith Thurman. But you know, but your boy is about to fight him. And you laughing. But I'm gonna say this. That will make him the ultimate liar.
Oh man, I had to throw that one in there. You better not duck me, son.
Yeah, Keith Thurman used to say that shit. I forgot who he was talking to. I forgot who was he saying that to Mayweather? Because he wanted Mayweather.
Paulie Malignaggi.
Oh yeah, in that press conference. Yeah, but I don't know what y'all gonna do, dog. You know, that's why I say I'll be waiting patiently. But yes, y'all, if y'all want to get the fight, go ahead and hold on, I gotta mute you, shawty. If y'all want to get the fight, because you ain't gonna mess up this promo. If y'all want to get the fight, go to your, if you got a Roku, add the BLK Prime. It'll pop right up. If you hit on it when it first come up and it don't move, go to the top of the page and, you know, slide your cursor over to movies or whatever, search, like, you know, those options you have at the top. And when you move it over, you're going to see a bunch of thumbnails pop up, and you will see the Terrence Crawford fight and everything. He disrespectful as hell.
You better not duck me, son. Tell me that money.
Nigga, hold on, nigga. I'm gonna have you in the background. So yeah, so you hit the Terrence Crawford thumbnail, and then buy the fight, and you'll see right there, $39.95. It's that easy. Now I did ask Bernie the Boxer, are they gonna upload the app on the regular TV? But he said he gonna look into that because I like it better if I could go up on my regular TV in my smart cast and hit that button. Now what you want to say? You disrespectful ass trying to mess up the promo.
My fault. I ain't hear the promo. My bad.
I'm trying to do the promo to make sure these people know where the app at. Even though half y'all niggas ain't gonna buy it, but that's okay. We'll return the favor. We'll be your huckleberry. What did Errol Spence and Ugas get this last time for 120-something thousand?
You say what?
What did Errol and Ugas got, like 128,000, something like that?
Boy, you flexing.
Oh, nigga, I pulled that up on my show.
You can't believe that.
I pulled that up on my show a while ago.
If you believe that, then you crazy for real.
Nigga, you crazy. You crazy.
You believe Errol Spence got $100,000 fight?
I believe it just like I believe Terrence Crawford got 130 for Porter. What you mean?
130,000, that's it?
That's what they said, didn't it?
Man, I don't believe that.
Oh, no, you weren't saying that shit before.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that they made no damn $100,000. Come on now.
That's what they said. I didn't either. First they said 190. Then they went to 130. I don't argue with the numbers. Ain't nobody breaking 4.6 million. So what we talking about?
I know they at least got $1 million.
Who?
Each one of them for each fight. For each one of them is worth $1 million, bro.
Are you talking about Crawford and Spence?
Yeah.
Oh, you think that they could get 1 million pay-per-view buys?
No, I thought you said that. Oh, you talking about pay-per-view buys? I thought you were talking about money.
Yeah, I mean, shit, they should. Who been advocating for the longest that PBC need to start paying motherfucking Errol Spence 10 million or more? Who been saying that? Have I not been saying that? I think
he earned it.
Have I not been saying that?
Yeah, I think
when
he
I
earned
say
it.
He's the big fish, he did, though. But they don't do it. They don't pay him no more than $2 million. Meanwhile, Crawford is getting these big ass pay-per-view fights. I mean purses. So I mean,
shit. Hey, you got your own connections. Shit, hey, that's how you move. But I mean, this time right here is different. I respect all the moves he made before, whatever he did, but everybody wanted to see this fight, man. You can't sit here and say that everybody damn near in the world wanted to see this fight like right now. And they done took the energy out of it.
Well, hey, that's what they did. I guess all
I can't say they. I'm gonna say he.
Stand corrected. Errol Spence and Ugas is now 240. I guess all the numbers have come in. This is a recent article that the tally was 240 pay-per-view. That's what he got. That's what he got.
And didn't they fight in Dallas too? Yeah, they fought in Dallas. Ain't no way in hell he just got that much.
I'm telling you what they put up, Charlie. I'm telling you what they put up. I can't make up the numbers.
And he won a belt?
Dog, I can't make up the number. What that fuck that means? What the fuck does him winning the belt means?
Okay.
It don't really mean nothing. They always fighting for a belt. They had a champ. They always always on the line.
He already had 2 belts. You get more money when you get more belts.
That don't necessarily mean that.
Shit. When you a name like Terrence Crawford or Errol Spence, it is.
Did Errol ever make over $2 million guaranteed purse?
I think he probably did. I don't look at numbers and stuff, but I'm pretty sure he has.
No, he
on several occasions.
I could tell you he didn't make guaranteed purse of over $2 million. I could tell you that. He never did.
I gotta do my own research for that.
You can. You'll find that he never.
I don't really be looking at the niggas' numbers because I feel like that's kind of like pocket watching. So I don't. I mean,
it's kind of pocket watching, but this is one of the relevant points that they use to devalue Bud. So that's why it comes up. I don't like pocket watching either. But I'm saying I wouldn't lie about the shit. The nigga made $1.5 or $2 million per purse for guaranteed purse. Now, whatever they promised him on the back end, we'll never know.
Oh, okay.
That was.
I can accept that.
But the purse, but Bud was meanwhile was getting $4 and $5 million and $6 for a Porter fight, and so that made him that's why I say he's the highest paid welterweight.
I don't know.
For them to even orchestrate a deal with neither one of them get a guaranteed purse, I didn't understand that. But when you tell somebody y'all ain't fighting this year, I mean, with the parties, what both of them supposed to do? To be honest,
Bud Ben told us he wasn't fighting this year because he fought Buddy. Stop trying to go past that. Stop trying to skip over that. Nope,
he did not say that. Nope, you're not gonna lie. He never said that. He said he fighting this year, and that's why he took the fight. Errol Spence also said, I'm fighting November 19th with or without you. The 19th just passed. Liar. Oh, this nigga be lying. Damn.
But who we supposed to be fighting on that day, though?
Ask Earl. Ask Earl. He said it. Ain't nobody telling him to say it. He said it.
Okay, let me answer this question. The 17th was when? Last week, right?
Thursday. Yeah, I think.
How long Bud done had this fight signed?
About a month, maybe. Close to a month.
Oh, okay.
When did Bud find out that he won't fight nobody this year? I answered your question. No. Be honest.
I answered it.
No, be honest.
I am.
Go by facts. Go by facts.
I didn't find out until he didn't sign the contract.
Well, the facts are in September, they have decided collectively, Earl, Floyd, and Al, that fight won't going down to 2023.
You said in November.
I said, you asked me how long has this fight been going? I said about a month. That takes us back to October.
Exactly.
Okay. They knew in September, Earl, Floyd, and Al, and have expressed to Bud, ain't no fight till next year.
Nah.
See, that's the shit.
No, I'm gonna tell you.
Where we go,
I'm gonna tell you where you got that information. That's you talking about when Floyd first came out and said that the fight ain't happening.
I'm also talking about the leak.
That was way.
I'm also talking about the leak conversation.
That was way before Bud.
When was the leak conversation, ATL?
What leak conversation about what?
About Earl talking to somebody.
That was after Bud had already signed his fight.
No, that wasn't.
Bud had already had the fight going and getting it signed before. Why he was still dragging all y'all ass along, thinking that he gonna fight Spence.
Let me say this.
He was already looking at Polynesian.
I'm gonna tell y'all this. Earl Spence said he took his oldest to Disney World. Now, I bet you won't find out when her birthday, but he said for her birthday, and that's where he was. And
no, he said he wanted to fight on one of his kids' birthday.
Come on, Shawty.
He said he wanted to fight. Somebody's birthday just passed. He said he wanted to fight on that date too.
That's what I'm saying. I'll answer your question.
I'm just saying. I remember Spence saying he wanted to fight on one of his children's birthday.
About this. You act like Floyd said this last year. Floyd said this over the course of this summer. Floyd said ain't no fight till next year.
Yeah, and you didn't believe that.
So spring sometime. Because,
you didn't believe that then.
But I ain't believe nothing really because
you didn't really have nothing to say nothing about it until he actually said it again. Remember, he had another video about it where Mayweather was talking about. I told y'all that this fight was not gonna happen. That's the video you talking about. That was after Crawford done signed this fight already.
Let's be correct. When that November 19th day came, me and you both said, I'm gonna go ahead and I hope it's that. Like we had somewhat of a belief, but we were both saying we're not gonna let our hopes get up.
Exactly.
We just don't know. So it didn't matter what anybody said. Floyd said that. Now we hear a lead conversation. Earl say that. Now they got a Twitter beef. They both saying that. Al said that.
After.
Okay. So
after
everybody
had already signed
that was not after.
It was.
Then y'all act like he went behind their back and made a deal, as if trying to make a deal with Canelo wasn't behind Bud and them back. Was that behind his back, or was that up front? Did they tell the world about that, or did they keep that behind closed doors?
Did who tell the world about what?
Did Al Haymon, Errol Spence, did they tell the world that while we was all here waiting for the Bud fight, they were trying to make a Canelo fight?
What you still don't understand is that was after Crawford signed his fight already. Really? That conversation was leaked after Crawford done signed his fight already.
No, it wasn't.
It was.
You not answering my question.
I am.
So when they tried to make the fight with Canelo, that was sometime in October.
When?
It won't earlier in the spring.
Well, who tried to fight Canelo?
When Al Haymon and Errol Spence and them was trying to make the fight with Canelo for Earl.
Talking about last year?
This year.
I don't remember that this year. I remember last year.
Yeah,
at a catchweight, right?
It don't matter.
I'm just saying, I know what you're talking about.
It don't matter if we're waiting.
Was last year.
No, it was this year. It was this year too.
How was it this year? He fought Danny Garcia this year.
He was trying to make a fight.
Danny. He fought Ugis.
Listen.
So that's what I'm saying. It was last year. I'm trying to tell you, it was last year. He fought Danny and Ugis this year.
No. He was trying to make a fight with Canelo. While we all trying to wait for a fight with Bud, he over there trying to moonlight, trying to get a fight with Canelo. But that don't matter.
Bud was bullshitting then too.
That was an honest broker. That's honest broker. So Errol Spence.
You forgot Bud was bullshitting then too.
Errol Spence can do what he want. He can be the liar that he is, and you guys
are that's why he fought Ugis.
You gotta, and he ran from that's duck number 3.
Did you forget that's why he fought Ugis, because Crawford didn't want to fight then too?
Nah, he was ducking Crawford. Man. He was ducking Crawford.
That's why people so disappointed in his ass right now. This ain't the first time. This is the second, third time.
He was ducking. That's the third duck on Errol Spence, because Crawford fought November 21st or 20th. He said
Crawford don't want to fight. Let me go on and beat up.
What date did Crawford fight Porter? Can you be under 2 contracts at the same time? What date? November 20-something last year, right?
That fight was bullshit.
What date did Errol Spence?
Daddy threw the towel in.
What date do Errol Spence make the fight with Ugis? Was it November? Was it December? Was it January? What date?
I don't remember no dates.
Yeah, it was after Porter and Crawford fought.
Shit was too long ago.
It was after Porter, and that's duck number 3. Man,
he called this man out after his fight. I don't want to hear that, Mitty.
Y'all do this.
I had a whole bet on your channel. You know I ain't buying that.
You ain't bet he was gonna do something. You bet he wouldn't call nobody out.
I bet he called Crawford out after the fight. That's what I bet.
And he's still ducking.
I bet he called Crawford out after the fight.
He got a Ferrari, a horse. Better not duck me, bud. Better not duck me. He said YG made that song about Thurman. YG one time coming. YG one time coming. What the fuck is? I don't even know who YG is. He won the TMT belt. Also, don't forget, man, your boy is a duck. And y'all. I mean, I swear to God, if we was in the court before people,
you would lose.
You would lose your ass off.
But you would lose.
We were in court
and everything. Your ass would be in jail for 30 days.
We were in court with somebody who don't know shit about boxing, but had to listen to the facts. Y'all would lose.
30 days contempt of court.
Man. You would lose like hell, man. Y'all credibility is just amazing. It's gone. ATL, he won TMT belt.
The judge would be like, one more outburst like that, Miss T.
Who is we? He said, ATL, tell her about the toilet paper contract you're talking about. Bun Quick, you guys have no credibility. Y'all credibility is shot, and everybody
one
knows
more outburst like that in my courtroom, and I'm going to give you 30 days.
He said, who is Canelo, a new boxer? Look, your credibility is shot, Bun Quick. Now she making up random boxing names. Bun Quick, won't you come up here and say Why don't you come up here and say it, sir? Maybe you'll draw my people in the background out.
They scared to come outside.
ATL is lucky they busy today. That's what it is.
They know we're trapping night and day.
Y'all just don't know. Y'all just don't know.
One
quick, you get to the show.
They scared to come outside.
Know. Oh, I'm scared to come outside. You just
I'm talking about your boys.
Oh shit. They busy, Shot. Now what would you want me to say? They busy. They'll probably watch this and be like, damn. Damn. Or they probably at work like, God damn, I want to get on. They probably we all know Spence is the underdog and Crawford is the favorite. It's a big risk for Al Haymon.
That nigga Dan ain't at work. He flexing.
Hey, Dan, that's why they ran up out of there when Crawford beat Porter.
Dan talking about he at work. He been on the show all for 2 hours.
Fucking Spence is a duck. I mean, he is the duck of the season. All that shit he talk about Keith Thurman. He Keith Thurman 2.0. It's fucking ridiculous. The dude has no credibility, and his fans are starting not to have credibility. They can't even be honest about.
They must have sent Dan from the Crawford camp.
They can't even be honest about simple shit.
So can them Crawford fans. They're the same way, but worse.
Nah, dog. I mean, Dan, it's just I don't know what to say to the Animals United with her.
Shit, say
I'm looking at somebody built a nice little house in a pool out of bamboo.
Just say duck, goose.
Man, your boy is a duck, man.
You know what I'm saying? I run around a circle, I tap you on the head and go sit down.
His credibility is just shot.
Your man's the duck.
Y'all credibility is just shot.
And we can't catch him.
Just
we can't catch the duck, man.
But to anybody who want to see the truth, like I said, that's documented. That's already documented. Go to E Thriller the Black Picasso 12-part series, and you'll get all the receipts. He kept the receipts. So if the only reason I'm telling you do that, mostly because he kept a catalog very good and neat. If I told you to go look up mine or other people's show, I couldn't tell you what page, but just go look up 1 through 18.
Man, Earl put the bread down 18. For the duck, man.
And he got the receipts, and you will see it.
Earl put the bread down for the duck.
You will hear it out his own mouth.
He ain't even want the bread.
Spence is a duck, and ATL know it. ATL knows
Nigga, it. Spence put the bread down for Spence. I mean, for Crawford, he didn't even want the bread. He's a duck. Duck's supposed to eat the bread. That nigga duck the bread. Like, fuck the bread.
Bon Qui.
I need to put that in a rap.
Y'all so full of shit. Bon Qui said TNT scientists have done a DNA test. Crawford and found that he ate 2%. To all my casuals that's listening, that's called projection. He really talking about Errol Spence.
Now that was a good one.
Now look. This is the crazy part. Between Bud and Spence, you know who TMT only talk negatively about?
Damn.
Now y'all can look this up yourself. Between Bud and Spence, the only person that TMT talked negatively about was Spence.
Bon Qui, you got out with that one.
He never talked about Bud negatively. Only Spence. They don't have an answer, Shawty. I'm just telling y'all, for all y'all casuals listening, if it's some out there, he don't have an answer. They don't have an answer. They never come with facts. It's all personal opinion and how they feel. It is what it is. No. It is what it is. You will never, ever catch them showing a fact. Ever.
It sounds good, BP.
They ain't gonna never bring up a fact, ever. And be sure to go sub up to ATL Unanimous Boxing Sports. If he's talking about this stuff, he ain't gonna show you no facts over there neither.
No, I do quick and fast news. I tell you about all the boxing stuff that's going on. I tell you about fights. That's it.
I ain't saying it ain't a good show. I'm just saying you ain't gonna get
if
no
you want
facts.
Quick and fast news, you come to my channel. You know what I'm saying?
You ain't gonna get no facts on this subject over there. So
yeah, and I don't even talk about Crawford on my channel though. Straight up, you can't find a video where I talked about.
You don't talk about your boy Earl.
I support all my fighters on my channel. I don't tear down nobody. I promote everybody fight.
Earl.
I promote
you ain't
everybody
promoting
fight.
Everybody fight because you ain't promoting this one.
Hell no.
Nah.
Now you caught me in that lie. I ain't promoting this one. Nope.
You ain't
I'm not
the
promoting
last
Crawford. He ain't even promoted it. How am I promote it?
Nigga, you ain't promote the last one. He did promote it. You just
he ain't even promoted his goddamn fight, man.
But then that's another lie. Like
but
this
look,
man,
and it is another lie, right?
Let
me tell you why it is a lie, Miss T. Because he just sat here and down all us YouTubers, right? But then you go to a whole nother YouTube platform to talk shit on. You done talk shit on about 3, 4, 5, 6 platforms.
All YouTubers,
all of them. He said we all. Nigga, he said we messed up the fight. That's what he said. We did. He said me, you, everybody messed up the fight, nigga.
So you not mad at Errol Spence?
Hell no. He still ain't got a fight.
Because Errol Spence said the same thing. You not
mad?
He
still ain't got a damn fight.
I just asked a question. Errol Spence said the same thing months ago. You mad?
Errol Spence fucked with champ size, so you know he forgot there.
I just said what Errol Spence said the same thing, pretty much. Are you mad?
Nah.
Okay, then. See, that's why bias.
He didn't say the same thing. You said pretty much.
He said the pretty much. He said, "Fuck, I listened to a YouTuber for or something today. I can't remember word for word, but he basically put that in YouTubers too."
He said, "If y'all keep listening to these YouTubers,"
he said, "Fuck y'all."
And, nah.
So are you mad?
He didn't say that. I ain't mad. Hell no, I ain't mad. That man got his opinion to say fuck us.
He's not mad when Earl said, but he's mad when Bud said.
Yep, I'm mad when Bud said now.
And that's what I'm saying, y'all. It's biased.
Because he ducked. That's why I'm mad, because he ducked and said it. Because he said it because we on his ass. That's why he said it. Because we on his ass every day. That's why he mad.
He doesn't give a fuck about y'all.
You know, yes, he do. Or he wouldn't have said nothing. If he didn't give a fuck about us, he wouldn't have said nothing about us.
He doesn't care about y'all.
If he wouldn't have gave a fuck about us, he wouldn't have said nothing about us. That's facts, right?
He doesn't care about y'all.
Is that opinion or facts?
That's not facts.
If you don't give a fuck about nobody, you don't speak on them, right?
I said he don't care about y'all. He does what he do. He moves in stealth, and he be outclassing y'all every time. What you want me to say? Is it not a fact that he gets paid more? Do he not go get the bag?
Care about no money.
Do he not debunk everything y'all say? Y'all say a lot.
No, he don't debunk shit. He duck. No, he deduct. That's all he do is deduct. He keeps ducking and ducking and ducking and ducking.
Like
he ducked all the tough fights. He ain't fought nobody but damn tomato cans, and he fighting another one.
Now listen. These boys are biased, y'all.
Hit that nigga with a tomato when he's in the ring.
These boys are biased. Spence said pretty much the same thing. They not mad.
When he fights Sandman Sims from the Apollo, need to come out and kick both of their ass out the goddamn ring with the chair.
Spence
with the song.
Spence said the same thing, and none of them are mad. They not mad, but they mad because Bud said he don't, whatever. And guess what? These people that he probably are more specific to. Like, y'all get butthurt. Like, he don't come to my show. He don't come up here and give me shine. But I never take nothing that he's saying personal. Because you know what? I don't downgrade him.
I don't either.
Disrespect him. But some people do, ATL.
I wanted to see the fight.
But ATL.
That's why I'm mad.
Oh, so can I ask you this? So people don't disrespect and call him out his name.
Yeah, they do.
Downgrade him. Okay.
They do.
So why wouldn't he say what he said? If you never done that, then you shouldn't.
I'm gonna tell you exactly why.
That he's talking to you.
I'm being serious, right? Just like you just said. Mm-hmm. If you trying to make your moves for your family or whatever, you know what I'm saying? You got to make the move that you make that's gonna be the best for you at that time. You know what I'm saying? Fuck what everybody else got to think. If that's the best move for you to make, you do that for you and your family. By all due respect, you know what I'm saying? But don't lead everybody on and thinking that certain shit gonna happen, then it don't happen. Don't expect nobody. You ain't let me finish. Then don't expect for us to feel no type of way about the shit. If you making a move for you or your family, say, look, hey, I got the bigger purse over here. I ain't gonna fight right now. I don't want to do this right now. Because I gotta do this for my family. I'm trying to stack this bread for my family. This shit over here ain't making no sense. I'm not doing this right now. When it makes sense, I'll fight. But right now, I got my own motherfucking road. If he would have came out and said some shit like that, nigga could respect that shit because that's respectable. You telling everybody what's going on. But to not say nothing and saying this and that and making up excuses and people see what the hell going on, you can't run from that.
So let me say something. Can I speak? Are you going to listen? Are you going to give me respect like I just did you? Can I say something?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, number one, he did make the better choice for his family. And he is getting the bag. And y'all mad about that. Number one. No. I just asked you, can I say something? Without interruption. And number two, you know, he didn't lead nobody on. Because, you guys act like this is something that I really believe, and this with all due respect, I believe if I told this to a special needs person, they'll understand. If they saying that they're not going to fight him in the year 2023, he didn't lead anybody on. You have to take that up with PBC. And him saying what he said about the YouTubers, no different than what Earl said. And PGH, ATL is not destroying me. And there's no justification for Bud Duck ass. He's not destroying me. Yo, where your channel? He said, where your channel? He gonna subscribe.
You can type it in the same way it's on the screen. It should pop up.
Let me see. Let me get them off. Let me see. There it is. ATL Unanimous Boxing Sports. So in the end of the day, everything you just said don't make sense. He can't lead somebody. I'm talking. He can't lead somebody on if the people that he's trying to make the fight with don't want to fight him until next year. How in the year of 2022 is he leading somebody on when they're the ones who saying next year?
That's not the main reason that the fight didn't happen.
That's the main reason why the fight ain't gonna happen. They couldn't come to agreements on whatever, but they did not want the fight till next year. We know the Showtime got problems, but I know y'all gonna say, yeah, right. But when we see Showtime disappear, what the fuck y'all gonna say then? We already see that PBC ain't got Fox no more. They about to not have a network. A man with no land. Ain't that how Earl said? A man with no land. Then what y'all gonna say then?
So you forgot when they was beefing back and forth on Twitter, right?
I saw that beef. I
and what did Earl say?
Bud got the better of him.
How?
I don't remember everything.
And Earl told him to post the contract. If he lied about the contract, he said post it.
And Bud said post it too. You prove it.
Bud ain't say post it.
He said you can post it. Come on, you believe what you want to believe, shawty. You believe what you want to believe. He was calling him a nigga and everything, just like he bossed up on him in the hallway at the hooker fight. You know, after the Maurice hooker fight, y'all gonna act like y'all don't see who won that one. Y'all gonna act like y'all don't see Bud handled his ass. Errol Spence looked shook, but y'all never gonna admit it. But if it was somebody else, y'all would critique that. But because it's Bud, you're not gonna admit it. And at the end of the day, none of that matters. And at the end of the day, they don't want to fight him till next year. Call it whatever you want. But Bud can't do nothing about it.
That's your excuse.
That's not my excuse. You can't say the man led you on or duck you if the people he trying to make a fight with is not ready. I could call Earl a duck for that. But I ain't even call Earl a duck for that. For this.
Earl still ain't got no fight, so you can't call him a duck.
He got a fight with Keith Thurman. What you talking about?
Signed. It's not signed and sealed.
And that's why I say, okay, we'll see.
Ain't nobody fight signed and sealed but Bud.
We'll see.
Tank and Ryan ain't signed.
Earl even
Deontay and Andy Ruiz ain't signed.
Just in case he loses. We gonna see.
And
I want you to bring your ass right back because I know you will. And then you got some explaining to do. We gonna see if December 17th they fight, but we know they gotta fight by February. But listen, he gotta fight Keith Thurman, the person he say he'll never fight. He's a liar. He signed a contract with Stanionis last year to be next. He's a liar. He has been ducking Bud for 4 years.
Do you actually think that? Do you actually think
believe
that Spence is gonna fight Thurman?
Dude, I said, yeah, I believe he will. Or he gonna drop that belt.
And if he dropped the belt, then what he gonna do?
That's his own fucking problem. I don't give a fuck.
You think if he dropped one, he ain't gonna drop them all and go up to 154?
And I guarantee you, Charlo gonna drop them all. Charlo ain't gonna fight him. That I don't believe. But if they do, they do.
No, he ain't gonna fight.
He is.
He can't fight Charlo because they got the same trainer.
So he gonna have to one by one pick them shits up. Dan Ted said there was more than one person on Spence Twitter account going back and forth with Bud. Yeah, that's another thing. Yes, because somebody was ghostwriting for his ass. Because Errol Spence ain't that good with English, and I ain't gonna say Bud is that much better, but he's better than Spence. Because Errol Spence shit.
That nigga don't even know his promotion company.
Earl, what you mean he don't know his promotion?
Nigga said BLT or BLK.
No, he never claimed BLK as his promotional company. But you sit there and you lie.
He lied. That nigga lied in every interview, bro.
I'm calling you a liar because you lying.
That nigga Terrence Crawford lied in every interview he had on YouTube.
He never said BLK was. He never said BLK was his promotional company. You are lying, sir.
Who his promotional company did? How he fight?
No, I'm asking you. You the one that just put a lie out.
You the Crawford fan.
You just put a lie out.
He's with BLK right now, ain't he, for this fight?
He ain't with nothing. He signed a deal with them.
Okay, so who getting some of his money?
Turn that into he's with them like that's his promotional company. How'd it go from there? How'd that happen? Explain to me.
He's fighting.
Did Canelo fight on PBC? Is PBC Canelo's promotional company? Is that what you telling me?
For that fight, he is.
Nigga, they don't have a middleman. That's the whole beauty.
Whoever
of
you
BLK.
fight under, that's who you fight under, right?
The whole point of BLK, there is no middleman. It's a streaming app. So you just lied, sir.
So if Crawford was to fight Spence on BLK, that wouldn't make no money for them? Is what you telling me?
No, I didn't say that. What I'm telling you is what you just said was a lie. Is what I'm telling you is what you just said. Straight a bald-faced lie on here by saying that that's his promotional company. You just lied.
It is for his Alanesian fight.
No, it's not.
It is.
Never said it.
Who you buying the tickets under?
Then you try to say
who you paying the pay-per-view up under?
No, nigga, stick
BLK
to your lie.
Prime, right?
Stick to your lie. That don't mean
BLK Prime.
That don't mean that it's his promotional company. You just lied.
So who else he fighting for? Then? For this fight, who he fighting for then?
Nigga, unless you gonna tell me that people who do a deal with somebody,
okay, well, who he up under, Miss T?
Becomes their promotion.
If he ain't under BLK, who he under?
He ain't under nobody. He's a free agent. He's an independent contractor. What you mean?
A boss, right?
What you mean? He more of a boss than Earl?
Get the fuck out of here.
And we gonna see. This is why that laugh right there. I love it, and I'm gonna write this date. I'm gonna write this date down.
You your own boss, but you can't even goddamn make the fight.
Let me mark this time.
That don't even make no sense.
Let me mark this time. This is I'm gonna mark this time.
You your own boss, but you can't make the Spence fight.
I'm gonna mark this time.
Make it make sense.
I'm gonna make it make sense. I'm gonna mark this time down. You say, what did you just say? You said Errol Spence his own boss.
No, you just said Crawford his own boss. You just said that.
No, I said Earl. I said you asked me.
I said Crawford.
And I said he's more of his own boss than Earl is, and you laughed. And you said,
so why, if he's his own boss, right? Why he can't make the fight for himself?
He don't own. What you mean?
What
you mean? He doesn't own.
If he's his own boss,
do he own Errol Spence?
You just said he was his own boss.
He's his own boss, so
he's not under nobody, right?
When your own, so let me get this clear.
He's not up under nobody, right?
Answer the question.
He got more money than Spence, right?
Let me answer.
You said he got more money than Spence.
Nigga,
why he couldn't make the fight?
Filibustering don't work.
I listen
to
everything
answer the question. If he's his own boss, so you're telling me he owns Spence, so I can be clear. Is that what you're saying?
No.
257. Because that would have sounded like you said.
No. Spence got man down promotions.
Spence is not his own boss.
Spence got man down promotions.
Spence is not his own boss. And I say that shit with 10 toes.
And we wasn't talking about Spence. We talking about Crawford.
Yeah, when it went to Spence.
No, we were talking about Crawford because you said he was his own boss.
257 on this date.
You said Crawford was his own boss.
Crawford is.
He got. Then you also said
he's an independent contractor.
He got more money than Spence, right?
I said he make more money than Spence.
Okay, so why he couldn't make this fight?
Because he don't own Spence. Because he don't own Spence, and he don't own PBC, and that's who Spence worked for. See how I answer that question real quick?
No.
But why you don't try to get off the fact that you said that Crawford said, because you said it. I'll rewind it. You said that Crawford said that BLK is his promotional company. You just stood up here and lied.
No, I said
you're putting out lies all night.
That's who we up under, BLK.
He
that's who promoted him. That's who promoting this Allenesian fight, right?
No, you said that was his promotion. I'll rewind it.
Because that's who he's gonna fight. He's finna fight under BLK.
I wrote the date and the time down.
He's finna fight under BLK, so they're promoting him.
Bone Canelo English better than Crawford's. That is a streaming app, and they're using the streaming app to do a fight. That's all I know. And they don't have no middleman, so they don't have to worry about promoters and just that and the other. But you claim that was his promotional company.
For this fight.
Live.
No, for this fight.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
I'll rewind what you said. Don't worry.
For the Polynesian, I'm saying for the Polynesian fight.
Don't
if you took it that I said for now, no, I'm talking about for this fight.
Nah, nigga, not till I called you a bold-faced liar.
No, I said that when you said I said for this fight.
Why Bud dropped that fake lawsuit against Dirty Bob? Again, I haven't seen that he dropped the lawsuit. That's in the echo chamber. I haven't seen it. I even tried to search it up, PGH, and I haven't seen it still. But if you have something in writing to show me, please do, and I will put it up here. But you won't, because y'all never have any facts. Dan Tan said, ATL, that must be a hell of a podcast you got. I mean, he be lying. He dropped some lies on here. But Quee said, she must have forgot Errol Spence promotion. He's not his own boss. What did I forget? One quick. Show me how he the boss. Because when he fight Keith Thurman, I'm gonna show you he worked for somebody. And you be sure to come back. And you be sure to come back. Because I'm gonna show you that he ain't a boss. I gotta show you.
He didn't want.
One quickly said Mayweather didn't want Spence at TNT because he's a leader. Because in your mind, y'all need to put the oil down for real. Spence owned 2% of PBC though. Really? He fell for that scam? Now y'all believe AB. So you mosey up to a fight with the promises of X amount of dollars. They don't pay you, and they said, well, we're gonna reinvest it back in into my company. Really. And that's the biggest scam in the world. But your boy fell for it.
What you mean? Who?
Well, that's what he's saying.
So what you mean to tell me right now is that you trying to speak on that, and
I'm going by what your boy said. Look, I got it up here. Your boy said that shit. And I'm telling you, if you promise me a fight and you say you're gonna pay me, and then it's time to get paid, and you like humming. Now we're taking your money and investing it back into the company. That is the biggest scam in the world.
Yeah, he been getting done like that for years. Bob been fucking him with no grease for years. What are you talking about?
Have spoken to
Bob been fucking Crawford for years with no grease. What is you talking about?
AB have spoken to that.
Been chopping this man off for fights.
Hey, look.
So what's the difference now?
What you mean? What the difference is when
what's
Bob?
The difference now? You can take it from Bob.
Okay, go ahead and explain how Bob does this.
What you mean? Ever since he been with Bob, he been complaining. Bob said he ain't even worth it. Bob ain't been taking care of me because he said he ain't worth it. Bob said he ain't worth it. Bob said he don't sell. Bob said he don't sell pay-per-view. He don't need. He said he don't need. He can't do nothing with Crawford.
You show me. Talk about.
Don't nobody even want Crawford.
See once again. This nigga ain't got no
facts. The
zone
don't want Crawford.
Once again.
Al didn't want to pay for Crawford.
Because we were just talking about
Bob don't want Crawford back.
He said that proved to me that Bob did this to Bud Crawford. What you mean?
He been complaining about Bob for years. Why you think he was suing him?
Nigga, Huh? Show me how Bob did this to Terrence Crawford. Answer the fucking
question. You just see what he was suing Bob, right?
Nigga, please.
Why he suing Bob?
Once again,
why is he suing Bob, Miss T?
Once again,
why is he suing Bob, Miss T?
Listen to the facts. For breach of contract.
Why was he suing Bob, Miss T?
Breach of contract, but I guess that go over y'all head.
And what Bob say after that?
Nigga, I'm not letting you wiggle out another lie. Do y'all see
he ain't worth it? He don't sell. Is that facts?
Did y'all see he just
lied? Is that fact that Bob said that?
Dan Tan, did you see he just lied again?
Bob said he don't sell.
We were talking about Bum Kwee and what Bum Kwee said about the deal they got over there at PBC. And ATL said Bob been doing the same thing to Terrence Crawford. And I said, when, nigga? And then he want to talk about everything else. I mean, you can't. That's another bold-faced lie. What do you do with lies? That's probably how Floyd became a partner. Well, can you prove that what Bun Kwee said it was happening over there with Spence? That Bob.
I don't know nothing about no 2%.
That's what you said, nigga.
I don't know about no 2%.
Nigga, that's what you just said.
No, I didn't say nothing about Spence on 2% of the PBC.
You said that's Bob doing the same thing, just like that. And
no, I was talking about something different from what Kwee was talking about.
Well, explain yourself. No, because that's not what you said.
I'm talking about the fight in general. I'm not talking about 2%. I didn't even know that he owned 2% of TBC.
Crawford, you said Bob and fucking Terrence Crawford. We talking about money at this point.
Yeah.
So Terrence Crawford ain't get paid by Bob.
Not like he's supposed to, or he wouldn't have been suing him. That's facts.
Why is he suing him, ATL?
Because he ain't getting paid. Bob been taking money from him.
So you read.
He said Bob was taking money from him, right?
So go back to so all I can tell y'all, it's out there for the free. Go look at the lawsuit paperwork and tell me, do it say what ATL just said? And you will find that it don't. That's another lie.
Bob
how many lies you want to sell?
He don't sell.
How many lies you want to tell tonight?
What you mean?
You just said that he's suing them because he don't sell or whatever or something. What did you just say?
Bob said Crawford don't sell. This was after he was let go.
And that's why and you said
but I asked you.
He's suing. No.
Why Crawford is selling Bob? I mean suing Bob.
No, and I said breaching. I told you back then. Breach. I done had many shows you've been on here.
Why would you have to sue somebody who promoting you?
So, nigga, get out your feelings.
Why would you have to sue somebody who's promoting?
Answer the facts.
You answer
it.
Why would you have to sue somebody who promotes?
Nigga, I'm not going through nothing that's not factual.
It is
paperwork is out there.
Because why do you have to sue someone who promoted you?
Papers yourself. You can go see the suit papers yourself. I guarantee you, it will not say what he just said. I guarantee you that wouldn't be the reason on that paperwork. So is that a lie? Is he lying? I mean, how many lies you got to tell to prove your point, shawty? You talking in your feelings. Bun Kwee said Crawford is using these fighters' names to stay relevant. That's an opinion, but I don't trip on that. When it's an opinion, ATL, I don't trip. But when you try to make it a fact,
okay, what that one say? That's an opinion too.
The what?
What Kwee just said?
What I just read? He said Crawford using these fighters' names to stay
the one you
relevant.
got up there right now.
That's his opinion.
No, I'm talking about Bob Arum.
Bob Arum said he don't sell. That's Bob Arum's opinion. Now, and I don't negate that he said it because I heard him say it too. Now, y'all tell me where is that in the lawsuit? Don't wear I'll wait.
No, that's not in the lawsuit.
Don't wear I'll wait in my fucking Thriller voice. I will fucking wait.
That's not in the contract. I said after he let go of Crawford.
Nah, nigga.
That's when he said that he don't sell.
That's what y'all be saying, man. Y'all don't even hear yourself.
And then Bob Arum said it. We ain't said it.
I gotta write this time down too.
The person who been with Terrence Crawford for years said this.
308. No, nigga, I'm gonna play this shit back.
This niggas was with Crawford for years and said this about his own.
What that got to do with the lawsuit? What that got to do with the lawsuit?
That means he must know he a duck. If he know he don't sell, because he know he a duck.
What that got to do with the lawsuit, nigga? You ain't wiggling off this lie.
The lawsuit is because Bob see that nigga don't sell.
And that's what it say in the lawsuit.
Nah, that ain't. I don't know what the hell it say in the lawsuit. I just know he's suing Bob because
you just acted like
Bob ain't giving him all his money.
You just act like you knew what it say, nigga. I wrote this time and this date down. I'm gonna make you eat your words, shawty. I'm gonna make you eat your word. I love you to death, but I'm gonna make you eat your words because you.
And I just explained to you. I just explained to you that I didn't say that was in the lawsuit. Okay. So you can't hold on to that.
Yeah, I can because I know
you can't because I just sat here and told you that I wasn't talking.
Yeah, because I
said after he let go of Terrence Crawford, that's when he said he don't sell.
No, I can.
Yes, I just cleared it up and told you that I said that.
Yeah, because I had to bust you.
No, you didn't.
I had to tell you to stop lying.
Because you smoking that good government shit and you forgot what I said.
Look what Bun Quickly said. My bad, Spence don't own 2% of PBC. Then why you say it? Then he said I was joking about that one. Okay. Y'all be lying. That's what I'm saying, people. Like it's one thing we got our
Bud be lying too, and it done rubbed off on you.
I respect everybody's opinions, and I do try to stick to actual facts. But we got fluffs, and you know,
you lying. You lying now.
Hold on. Let me get it out. I pick on Earl about his nut digging. Do I not? Have been for months. Have been probably pretty much this whole year. There's things I do pick on Earl about, but the motherfucker is a liar at this point. And I come to that conclusion because his fans be lying, and he don't come out and correct them, and that's the same as lying to me. And then y'all get up here and y'all mislead conversations, and no matter where you go, and repeat shit that you know ain't true, and then you let it stand just right there. Twice you did that in a row tonight.
You in denial.
I'm just saying, Shawty. I'm just saying, damn Queen ATL cooking you. PGH, no, he not. No, he not PGH. Again, PGH. I don't know how you come to that conclusion, but you would, because you biased. Cooking me on my own show.
Now you biased, PGH.
I don't know how you cook somebody with lies. But you know, if his voice is deeper than mine and it sounds better,
Lord.
then I guess he cooking me.
See, when I get jumped on, PH, it's all good.
Hey, he get jumped on, but guess what? I sit in the cut. What do? I ain't tripping.
Nah, you be right with their ass. Don't be talking about you be.
No, I say my piece, but you know, you do stay in Greg, you stay in here. I don't trip. I ain't tripping on this, but y'all gotta stop with this bullshit. Y'all gotta stop with the lies. And you purposely lying.
No, I'm not.
Like you lied throughout this whole fucking night.
I did not.
Yes, you did. ATL.
You just don't want to accept what I'm saying.
You did lie all night. I said about
just like
the
rest of the Crawford fans,
when I said
that usually be on this panel, they're not here tonight.
And I said Floyd and Errol Spence
because they ain't got no more words
out their mouth. 2023. Now that's what we can say we heard out their mouth. And then Earl and Bud confirmed that Al said 2023, and you motherfuckers are lying.
Y'all can't cheerlead no more. That shit over
lying.
with. Y'all lies done came to the light.
It ain't over with. Earl is ducking. He had a contract with
Stanley. Everybody see it.
He had a contract.
Crawford is a viral duck,
and he's ducking, and they mad that Bud Crawford is getting a bigger bag. Whether Bud win or lose, he outsmarted them all, and that's what they mad at. You
could Google each one of their names, and you'll see who got the most.
He outsmarted them all. Anybody who's listening, Bud outsmarted them all, and that's what he's mad at. And that's
he's a smart duck. A smart duck. Yes, he did. He's a smart duck.
I don't know how you duck somebody who ain't trying to fight you.
He's a smart ass duck.
I don't know how you duck somebody who ain't trying to fight you. But again, I don't know. You know, they be delusional. They be in their own world.
Earl threw the bread out and the duck didn't want it.
You got to lie to get to make a point. I ain't gotta lie. You can't.
Ducks love bread, but not. You can't present Crawford.
No facts, none whatsoever about nothing. No facts. Bun Kwee too. I'm telling you, you can't.
PGH
Big Dog
on the internet.
PGH Big Dog, you never do either. None of y'all present any facts.
You know what I'm saying? It's facts all on the internet.
No
we
facts.
Cooking. Well, we cooking Crawford. We cooking crawfish.
He got 82% duck in his DNA.
We cooking crawfish. We ain't letting off his neck.
Size. Nah, y'all ain't cooking shit. Y'all cooking lies.
We cooking crawfish.
Y'all cooking lies. Errol Spence ducked for the year 2022, pretty much the last 4 or 5 years. And that's all to it. He don't want to fight Bud. He's scared to fight Bud.
He don't want to fight him. He want to destroy his ass.
He's scared to fight Bud.
He want to destroy his ass.
And he know he can't do it.
And Crawford know it. He seen how he beat Ugas up. And he ain't none of that smoke. He ain't want none of it. You know Crawford got them big ass cheekbones, so he don't get to swell up fast.
He don't know what it feels like to be an undisputed champion or have a lot of accolades.
Beat him awfully.
He never gonna know how it feel, and he probably ain't going to the Hall of Fame till like 2 or 3 years.
Errol was gonna beat him like he got an F on his report card.
He's a duck. He's a liar, and they can't stand it. They every time they prove their point, they got to come with damn lies, and that's just the bottom line of it.
Errol gonna beat him like Michael Jackson.
You can't duck somebody that don't nobody want if you don't want to fight him. If he don't want to fight him this year, I mean that's his choice.
But yeah, I know if he want to duck this year and next year, that's his choice to duck.
I mean,
it is.
Look, the facts are
damn show is.
The facts are on Bud's side. Y'all can go look for yourselves.
Not. The facts are against Bud right now. Everybody on Bud. I don't know where you been at. I don't know where you been at, but
y'all just saw how he tried to squeeze past
Bud shit got a gravestone on it.
He been doing it all night.
The Undertaker.
They been doing it all night. You just seen how he's trying to squeeze past guys. Him and Bun Kwee.
Bud ass in the bonfire. He in the bonfire.
Look, y'all can come back anytime y'all want and spit y'all lies, and you know I'm gonna speak on it.
I ain't getting off of Bud ass to the first of the year, and I still might be on his ass.
Nigga, Spence ducked him. Point blank, period.
I might go buy me some duck for Thanksgiving.
He ducked him.
You know what I'm saying? Cook me a duck and put Terrence Crawford name in that bitch with some butter.
Spence ducked him. He ducked him. I don't know why you have to ask that man why.
I'm gonna go to the grocery store. Hey man, y'all got some Terrence Crawford in here? I need it for Thanksgiving.
He ducked him. Spence credibility is shot.
Hey man, what's the best to cook that the best seasoning for the
on the George Foreman grill? He said, I still got the limited edition George Foreman grill Foreman. Okay, yeah, y'all listen. Y'all think I want to see y'all come back when the dust settle. Because you know what y'all be saying now? He ain't really gonna get paid that much. Then when he get paid, I want y'all to come back. When he get this bag, y'all gonna say, well, he ain't really do no good numbers. If he do good numbers or not, do come back when he said, okay, let's pick up and keep the fight going. Because Spence also said out his mouth, he'll never fight Crawford since Crawford made a fight this year. Like manufacture outrage. The nigga is look, I almost said something. He ducking.
Mm-hmm.
I almost said something, but I pulled myself back. Yeah.
I need to worry. Y'all need to worry about Crawford and his fight coming up because he better win this fight. Why you talking about Earl?
Yeah. I hope he do win. It's always possible that anytime you get in the ring, somebody can win or not. Well, Earl better worry about Keith.
While he lying, still flexing on Earl, he better worry about Polynesian sauce.
Well, look, he better worry about Keith one time.
But he get Chick-fil-A'd out there.
He better worry about Keith one time.
But he get Chick-fil-A worried about goddamn Earl. He need to worry about Polynesian sauce.
Earl ain't the truth, y'all. He's a lie. Earl the lie Spence. That's what he is now. Or the nut digger. But ATL, we done gone back and forth. It's 3 hours. I don't usually stay on this bitch. But ATL has called out all my regulars. And I told him that y'all were busy. So maybe y'all will be here another time.
They busy ducking too.
ATL ain't coming back.
They got Crawford DNA in them. They ducking just like him.
If he see y'all come up here, he ain't coming on.
But y'all could, when all y'all on the panel, just hit my YouTube. Just comment on something. I promise you.
that about any other boxer though, Miss T. But Mayweather said he tipped his hat to Spence. He never said that about any other. He praised, come on now, between the two, he praised Terrence Crawford. And he favored Terrence Crawford. You guys are delusional. I don't get it, but ATL, closing thoughts.
Closing thoughts, man.
Mm-hmm.
I hope that they would have fought, you know what I'm saying, this year. Don't really care if they fight next year, you know what I'm saying, because my emotion and heart is really out of the fight now. So it is what it is. But, you know, just like I told you in previous shows, maybe if they come to agreement, maybe at 154 or some shit, and I could get back into it then. But, you know, I'm kind of out of it right now. They wore me down, had my hopes up high, got us on here with our blood pressure high, you know what I'm saying? And it shouldn't be like that. You know what I'm saying? We should be.
We good. We love each other.
No, I'm just saying, honestly,
broke,
like,
you know?
we supposed to be watching this shit. If not for Thanksgiving, for Christmas or something. You know what I'm saying? And they just took. I ain't gonna even blame it on one person right now. You know what I'm saying? Because deep down in my heart, I just wanted to see him fight. I don't give a damn whose side was what. I just wanted to see the fight, like I always said. You know what I'm saying? We always gonna debate because that's who we are, and we like who we like. But at the end of the day, I just wanted to see the damn fight, man. That's all.
Already then, how y'all say it in Texas.
Already.
So look, ATL, I love you, bro, for coming in here and debate with me. You know you have my blood be flowing. My blood got the flowing good in the debate, because I love the debate. But, you know, I love it if we could come in the end and say we love each other and all that stuff. And we do.
Always, man.
But you know, I'm gonna put the fire to his ass every chance I get. And he know that that's how it is, but it's always love right at the end. Exactly. But I'm gonna tell you like this, me too. I had my hopes up high for this fight, and it didn't come. I mean, there was a time when I was frantic, and it didn't come. And then I remember when they were saying the November 19th, and that was looking promising. Me and ATL both was like, we believe it, but we ain't gonna get our hopes up too high.
Exactly.
And then when that shit fell apart, we was like, okay, I knew it. But he has what he believes, and I'm going to have to respect that. And I have what I believe. The thing that do get to me, while PGH up there say he cooking on your own show, no, he not. What gets to me is when people don't go with common sense. PGH, you also the person that said Bud had to do a 2-fight deal, or he did a 3-fight deal. All them fucking lies that Bud did, and then one by one he proved that none of that shit ever happened. Then I'll come talk to him like he a wet food stamp, like, yo, nigga, it's
not the wet food stamp, damn.
Yeah, it's what I say or nothing. And if you don't play ball, nigga, we just gonna leave and go get 8 figures. Well, the joke's on you, Al Haymon and Errol Spence. That'd be something that Terrence Crawford just did. Regardless of how y'all feel about David Avanesian and all that, I know for a fact it wouldn't matter who Bud fought. Y'all would not like it, and y'all will find a reason to hate. Y'all are delusional. Y'all can't accept facts. And they put the oil down. It's okay. Spensitivity fans. You need a man with Spensitivity.
Man, Spence came back from being drunk
Earl,
and still ain't fight a no name.
Nigga, I'm on the floor.
As y'all called it.
Drunk, nigga, I'm on the floor.
And whooped on Danny.
Nigga, I gotta mute
no
this
tune
nigga.
Up, a name, not a bump.
Look, he disrespectful as hell. Listen, it was my time to talk. But y'all Spensitivity fans, and then y'all got y'all oil out and everything. You know, y'all just delusional, shawty. But hey, it's y'all opinion. And I'm cool with my bad for muting you, dog. But I need you to be respectful. Y'all got y'all opinion. I have to respect y'all opinion. And y'all respect mine. We gonna get passionate and everything, but it's gonna end in love. And
exactly.
like I said, when everything y'all say turn out to be bullshit. You know, when your boy, they say ding ding, and he go and fight, and what's his name? Keith Thurman's on the other side. That makes your boy a straight up liar.
Mitzi, which one of them mandatory fights you think might make it to the A?
I don't even know. And the way shit is going now, with the highway shit, that takeoff shit and shit, y'all Texas, man, y'all
Yeah, ain't nobody going out there.
Like,
I go to Dallas. Man? I got people.
I ain't even going to Dallas, Shawty.
Nah, Houston and Dallas is two different things.
Always passes the lie detector test he get. No, you failed. Your credibility is shot, dog. Ask Crawford. He always scores a 32 on the test, but he outsmarted everybody. Bun Quickly, I understand that that's the value you place in him, and that's what you want to see. But you don't ever recognize when he outsmarts you. You never do. Y'all never do. You'll say he scored a 32, but everything you said he was going to do and that he did was a lie. But you know that you just moved to the next slide.
Oh Lord!
And then he outsmarts you. Y'all right now it's he ain't gonna get the bag. When he gonna get the bag? We gonna see December 10th. Go to your Roku once again. Add it as a channel. BLK Prime. Move the cursor on the top till it say movies or something. The first thumbnail is Crawford and them. Hit that joint and you can buy it. I'm buying it, but I know all y'all Spence fans ain't. Pretty much all of Texas, they ain't gonna buy it. Then it's a solid fight of facts.
As we should not.
And then you ain't Texas, nigga. You ATL. ATL, come to the chat, brother. She don't deserve your knowledge. Nigga, please. Bun Quick.
Michael, you can't be talking about McQueen now. This is my queen right here.
This nigga right here.
My queen right here, man. Miss T, man. I love Miss T, man.
I love ATL. We gonna go back and forth, but Quick. You don't know what you talking about. You haven't presented a fact yet.
You know what I'm saying? You need to come join the show one night, man.
He won't.
Just come hop on here with us, man. I love all my Spence fans. I love everybody in the chat.
Yeah,
you know Like, subscribe to Miss T. You know what I'm saying? Boxing Fans Talk TV, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She's a good woman. She got them stand on her principles. She ain't finna let nobody tell her nothing else different. And that's why me and her click so well. Even though we go through what we go through, we do this all the time. But at the end of the day, it's love, and we love one another, man.
Yeah, but you can have your opinion, Bun Quick. I ain't knocking you for that. But come with your receipts, Shawty. Come with them. And so when y'all support his fight. I know some of y'all ain't, but shit, support it. If you don't, you hating. Spence has a personality too, unlike Crawford. Whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Sure, whatever.
Yeah. But anywho, listen. I said I was gonna give away the 55-inch color TV. I tried this last year. Nobody won.
Oh shit.
So we coming up on the holidays. Now, one of my kids asked me for the goddamn TV. I'm about to give it the fuck away. It's still in the box. I bought it last year around this time.
What we gotta do for the TV?
I ain't raffling it off till I get 1,200 subscribers.
I got you. Okay. I got you. Okay.
But they're gonna have to just answer. I think I'm gonna do 5 or 4 questions. And the first person to email me the answers, I'll mail that bitch to you, whatever address you want to give me.
That's
free of charge.
That's
now, let me tell you the bonus I got in store. I gotta make my mind up. I just got me a PS5. Sure did. Then I have not broke it out the box. There's only one game I want to play with that. I'm not a gamer. And that's that new boxing game that's coming out.
I want that shit too.
But that shit ain't coming out till next year, ATL.
I don't got that game. You still can play the demo online?
I don't know. Like, how you play that online? I see. That's what I say. I don't even know nothing about these games.
They got the demo online. Like, you could play the demo, but they don't let you pick no fighters and stuff like that. Is that
on that's on the PlayStation? You got
I don't know. I ain't seen nobody actually on no PlayStation or nothing like that. I think I seen people on the PC.
He said, I get the TNT Mongols to subscribe to the channel. But see, I appreciate it. Y'all gotta be able to answer the questions, because motherfuckers who've been here for a minute, and I'm gonna repeat everything that I think always repeat in the next month or so. But definitely the TV is on the line. If nobody wins this year, I'm gonna give it to my kid. A brand new 55-inch QLED Samsung Smart TV. It was top shelf shit. There ain't no cheesy TV. I paid the grip for it. Last year, still in the box. I never took it out. Never. And so the people who did play, shout outs to them. Nobody got no answers right. So I couldn't, in good faith, just give it to you. So I said, you know what? Let me run this back. That shit is set in the room where we put up our Christmas tree and shit all year. 55-inch color TV. And now I got to make a decision. Am I going to put the PS5 up for grabs? Because if I don't get the game, I don't want to play. Is Mayweather going to be in the new boxing game? That I don't know. Now, see, he won't on the last one, and I burned the brakes off that fucking game with my PS3. He won't on the last one.
I had him on the Xbox.
I think you had it. Did you?
I had him on the Fight Night Champion.
Did you build him, or he was in the game?
I had to download him.
Yeah, a lot of people had to do some trickery. I ain't gonna call it trickery, but like download them. I don't know how to do all that shit.
Yeah, you had to go to down to download boxes, and that's where they had Canelo, Mr. T, Rocky. They had everybody on that line.
He said, Miss T, forget about us. Keep the new TV for your family. Family comes first. Dude, I had to give away TVs all year. My kid ain't heard for nothing. And I bought the TV specifically for the raffle. Because I was like, my show started last year. And I was like, oh, you know, I could do a holiday thing or whatever. Like, I could tell y'all, I'm going to be recommending stocking stuffers that all of y'all niggas need to get y'all girls or significant women in your life. And I promise you, what's that commercial for the men when the guy to say, and I promise you, she'll like it too. This that kind of commercial. I don't know how to make that commercial, but the stuff that I was talking about, like the hair growth thing, I know that shit works. I know that shit works. Like my homegirl has a kid, and she's like 16 now, hair down her back. When I tell you this girl had hair about, can y'all hear me snapping? About that long for years. And she got on that shit. That's how I know about this stuff. And I said, okay, yeah, right. Because, you know, everybody promised they can make hair grow. This shit right here works. It works. And I bought me a nice little chunk of it already. Because I'm going to give them away as stocking stuffers. You know what I'm saying? And so you get that to your wife. And even if your wife don't need to grow hair, she might, you know, every woman wants to grow their hair long. And then, especially as black women, especially when we got edge problems, shit, run me that.
Well, shit, what about a nigga with bald head? Don't leave us out.
Y'all too. It'll work for y'all too. And don't you wear a stocking cap? I wear, you know what I'm saying?
Caps, whatever.
Yeah, I mean, and it work better when you cover it. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So you might have to send me some of that
shit. You probably could put it on your chin and make your hair grow. My other neighbor
got hair on my chin. I want some dreads.
Most definitely. You see how T.I. had and grew?
Yeah.
I thought he would have had problems growing hair. I'm like, God damn, that nigga got some hair now. But yeah, this shit works. So I ain't even gonna bullshit. I wouldn't even direct you to nothing that don't work. But I guarantee you, all y'all ladies will like it. And it's a bra out there that I know all us ladies love. I know. You hear me? It won't. Hell, it was probably 6 or 7 years ago that I threw away my I think it was called a maternity bra. Them bitches is comfortable as hell. I rode that shit till the wheels fell off, right? But this is a bra that's out that they got out there. I bought me one. Comfy as hell, ladies. But I be trying to hip y'all niggas to the game because, like, these are gifts y'all can get y'all woman and you won't miss. She be like, ooh, this nigga be knowing where to go. Bun quickly said, ATL, be proud to be bald-headed. Bald equals power.
Oh no, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? But shit, you know, people got them fantasize sometimes.
Dress like Lenny Lewis, legendary dress. But I'm just saying, like every girl wants to, you know, they want, you know, we just always complaining. We ain't never happy with shit we got. But you know, like if your hair is shoulder length, then you're gonna want it a little bit more like to the middle of your back. But I'm telling you, if this girl little bald headed child grew some hair, shit. My boy me and Sosa. So I just told everybody that my family who listening what gift they getting. ATL, I'm a repeat giver. If everybody gonna get a $5 Chick-fil-A card.
Hey, that shit cool. Shit, that's goddamn a chicken sandwich or some goddamn breakfast nuggets.
A drink when you're thirsty and shit.
But what?
Every fighter with dreads is undefeated.
Yeah, I go on 2 for 1 day.
He said every fighter with dreads is undefeated. Y'all know Rodman just got defeated. Hakeem Rockman just got knocked.
Yeah, he got beat up by Greg Hardy, a football player.
So you already know what Jake Paul probably was gonna do, including Andre. Andre done with you on that. Bro, everybody in Chicago has dreads.
I don't know though. Greg Hardy was really boxing.
Dreads in Chicago is traditional. I ain't know that. I don't know who Greg Hardy is, but I didn't know.
He played for the Panthers.
So he won't always a boxer?
No, he played for the Carolina Panthers defense.
Well,
he came in and whooped butt ass.
But they say he was way bigger than Rockman.
Yeah, he was, but hey, that's heavyweight for your ass.
Well, Rodman, I mean, I'm sure Jake Paul. I'm just waiting on Jake Paul to put out his meme on your ass, but you know, I know it's coming. I was like, oh shit, dog. You was just talking all that shit. But anyway, y'all, like I said, I'll let you guys know. I definitely will tell you before November ends, and I don't know if I'm gonna come on and do Thanksgiving because we're not eating a lot this year. Like we don't even eat half the shit we used to eat. But I don't know. I'll let y'all know. But if I think I can get another one, because I've already told my daughter it's a freak accident, ATL, how I got the PS5. I wasn't even trying. I know people that be saying it take them 2 years to get it.
Exactly.
Nigga, I didn't even try. They reached out to one of my kids because let me tell you, she bought one last year. She put her name in that lottery, what you call them, with Sony. And then 3 weeks later, boom, she got one. I was like, damn, you know, and at that time, like I said, I knew people that been waiting 2 years then or a year then. And so I said, damn, this year came around, they invited her to buy one. And she didn't even ask. So I was like, oh, run me that.
Hey, yeah, how much you had to pay for it?
Regular price. I think I paid $523, something like that. Okay,
that ain't bad.
I got the one that do it all, you know, like you got the 2 different kind.
Yeah, I got the Xbox, the cube shit.
No, well, with the PlayStation, what you call it? Like, I don't even know, damn.
It's the 5.
Like, it's a digital and then it's something else. Like it does. I got the one that do both. Yeah,
that's one I got.
Whatever. So yeah, so
the one that takes the disc and the one that you can download games on.
Yeah.
That's expensive because they do got one that you can just download games, and then they got one that you could just put the disc in, and they got the one for both of them.
Yeah, I took the one for both because I told you I'm not a gamer, and the only game I will play. And my daughter thought I was crazy. She said, "You gonna buy this shit, and you only got to play that one game." And this one I thought it was coming out the end of the year, and I said, "Shit, I want to be ready." And then I found out when I went to GameStop the other day, that shit ain't coming out till maybe next year.
Damn. Yeah, they were just testing it.
Maybe.
That's why I seen all the videos. They were just testing it.
So, I mean, it's going to sit in the box until then. So, y'all let me know if y'all think y'all can help me along, like to put that full court pressure on me and be like, Miss T, you need to go on the raft for that. Nah,
you need to go and keep that because when the game come out, I know we're going to be able to play each other, so I want to be on your ass.
Nigga, I'm gonna be fucking your ass up. I'm gonna be lacing your ass up. I promise you. Bone Quee, you can get some too, nigga. You can get some too. How strong was Tim Bradley on roids? He was a vegan. He was a vegan. Y'all gotta get y'all facts straight. Bun Quee, stop that mess. I'm gonna be looking for Bun Quee, PGH, and ATL on this boxing game. And I see now I'm gonna have to spank you fellas. But anywho, that's all I got. We've been on here a long time. ATL, love you to death. Make sure you bring your ass back.
I love you too, Miss T.
When we get more amplifying information, PGH, one day I want you to come on the panel and shoot your shit. I want you to go ahead. I ain't gonna bite you unless you want me to. I'm just joking. But anyway, Bun Quee too, you welcome to come back. Thank you for joining me and all that. Y'all better come with y'all receipts though. Y'all better come with y'all receipts. A hint to the wise should be sufficient. Anyway, and my Pamela James voice. Peace.
Peace.